What is it, Jake? How you doing? What's up, Senate?
Is that Joe?
Again, man. Another fucking time. Hey, what's up, Kyle? How you doing? Man,
There's no
I went to
echo.
the
There's no echo, and I'm not frozen.
cool. Then it can't be me.
It's
Hey,
definitely you. Definitely.
um, yeah. Today I went to the. Well, I started going to the Postal Plus store because it's on my side of the highway. I figured then there's less risk of me getting hit by whatever in the highway, right? So I started doing that. But here, stuff that I sell on Friday night, Saturday night, it doesn't go out till Monday. But today I fucking delivered my shit for today, and my Monday shit was still sitting there. So I was like, fuck. Now I can't do it. And she's like, yeah, that guy didn't come yesterday at all. I said, fuck. So they've been waiting for that long. I can't do that anymore, man. So I learned
Yeah.
something. I learned something. And last night they tipped me, so I go get another 40. That was pretty cool. And Sarah over here at the Goodwill, she put a shitload of videotape she saw me today, and I showed her the stack, and she smiled at me. Because yeah, she put them there for me. They used to send them out for e-sales. Yesterday I sold 3 tapes over $30, so everything's good on that. So the ones I picked up today cost me 16. I'll sell one of them at 17, and I'll pay for the bag. You know what I mean? And that's what I'll do. I'll figure out which one's worth that, 17, and I'll bring it up to the storage and sell it up there in the parking lot, even maybe before I go up. But how you doing, man?
Doing all right. I was up late as fuck in the morning hours.
I saw that you put a post up at a time when you're normally asleep.
Did I?
I think so. Were you watching Butt Club?
No, I put that up yesterday in the daytime sometime.
I know, but you're usually sleeping that part of the day. Like 2 something, you're usually still asleep. What's up, daughter?
No, I usually wake up about like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
You sick? Or you just got hiccups? Go brush your hair twice, baby. It's getting ready, baby. Go brush it. I'm gonna get you some detangler. I'm gonna tell Mama. Mama's not gonna come. She's too lazy or tired or something. She's not coming today. I went out with no glasses today, so I can barely see. With no shades.
I lost my damn sunglasses somewhere.
Yeah, I can't find my monster ones. They're my favorite ones right now. I was thinking I need new ones anyway. I bought some record cleaning supplies. I started making, where I'm making a little bit more money so I can put it back in my supplies. Because I bought a phone bank, 2 lights, cleaning supplies the first time, new stylus. Now I got more cleaning supplies coming, a stylus gel, which is important because I hadn't had one of those in years. And then the next is a printer, Next is a printer. But then I'm going to run out of boxes. So I'm going to have to hit up like Lowe's or something for a whole shitload of boxes. Because I'm about to run out.
You can get free boxes on the USPS website.
But I can't send them because they say priority mail on them. I can't send them. They call all of the mail is by a third party. It's called Go Ship. They make the labels, and the labels are for media rate. I can't send a media rate label on a package like that. I would have to paint the whole thing or wrap it in wrapping paper. And if I'm gonna paint it or wrap it in wrapping paper, I might as well buy a box. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can't. I can't. It's so that it's. I mean, the reason that the auction does it is because it's cheaper for the buyer. If I made everything ground shipping or priority, then I could use those 3 boxes. If I made everything priority, but then they would be spending like $17 on shipping for the first item, and they just won't buy it. You know what I mean? If you're talking about a $30 item, $17 puts people out. You know what I mean? It's like when I order hot sauce. Like I said, if I try to order hot sauce, it's got to go UPS ground, and therefore it costs like $15, $20 to ship. I'm sure all these other areas, like country podunk areas, like you can get away with mailing shit the wrong way, but you just can't do it here. They won't fucking stand for it, you know. I got broke on Friday because I had $40, and it cost me $20 to mail a poster tube because it was too long. They said, and they asked me to go home and cut it. I'm like, it's fucking late already, and so I had $40. I had to give them 20, so that's why I got broke. You know what I mean? Monday I was okay again, but I was broke this weekend. Like one day I didn't drink. I mean, there's your proof, right? One day I didn't even fucking drink. Why? Why? You think it's because I didn't want to? It's because I couldn't afford it, you know? I think it was Sunday. Thankfully, I had a chill pill or two.
Drinking it. And
Nah, I'm clean as fuck, man. I smell great. I took a shower like an hour and a half ago. Oh, and I got new soap. I got Coast. I told you how I really love bar soap, right? So I got Coast, and it's got a nice perfume to it that I'm not allergic to very bad, you know? Maybe that's even money. I don't know. Like, I got the soap I like too because I got money, you know? That's funny. Same price. But, you know, it's like it's not what the kids want. But I went and got it anyway. That's my money. And it's gonna go for fucking up. That's my money. Usually I don't do that shit. What's up, Beth? How you doing? What's going on? Just chilling with Senate over there. And not only did Sarah stock me up, like this is the third time in a row on VHS, but the lady at the counter was, oh, maybe I should start watching my VHS. I was like, oh, you have some, do you? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, can I give you my phone number? She got my number. So I'm gonna go check her shit out. What's up, Nancy? How you doing? She lives in like the next town. She might have to drive me, man. I hope she doesn't fall in love. Nothing I can do about it. How you doing, Nancy? Cheers. Nancy, I'm up here with Senate over there. You're in Portland? That's fucking awesome. I'm sure it's Oregon, right? Yeah. What you doing in Portland? Street fairs? Cheers. Got some music going on there, Nancy? Any festivals or shows? It's dead around here. Like the highway's been dead on the weekends. Jenica said it's people being broke. I said, nah, it's they're getting ready for summer, man. I remember 2 years ago, it was about this last weekend. It was like last weekend, 2 years ago, Senate. You did a live stream and you were on and like I was chatting and you were getting tired of me and you said something like nobody's here and you were mad, you know? And I was like, they're probably at the pool. You got so mad. You got so mad. And I was like, okay, fuck. And then you ended your stream and I didn't see you for like a week. It was funny. I was like, damn, I was telling the truth. I wasn't trying to piss you off, man. I said they're probably at the pool. All the like professional YouTubers, they take off in August. So they take their time off in August. So like people like freeloaders like us, you know, we get a lot of more eyes at that time because they all do it. I don't know why they do it though. It makes no sense, you know. It's just like around here. I mean, well, the government. I mean, I grew up around the government, right? They don't fucking work on the weekends. They're idiots, you know what I mean? Idiots. You can do anything you want on the weekends. They're too lazy to be smart. Nancy, I'm working on this painting. I only have a background and I let it dry. Let's see. Which way do I think it's oriented? Maybe like this. So I only have a background. What should I paint on it? I mean, I'm thinking. I mean, I want to know animal and plant, some kind of thing. You know, what should I paint on that, or draw on there? I should say.
You do a deer with some butterflies.
A deer. Okay, wait a minute. I can't do a butterfly. Obviously, that's taken. But I do see this now. Now that you say that, I'm like, you know, the little like down by the river kind of little weeds that stick up. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about doing some
You
weeds.
should. What you should do is recreate Sarah's painting and send it back to her, but make it way better and be like, "Fuck
Fuck
you."
you. Fuck you. I'm getting a tattoo. Two tattoos of it, man. Fuck you. I don't care about that, man. I got a painting. You know what I mean? Now I gotta. I can't do anything better. I can't do any better. Come on now. But I got a background, and so yeah, okay. Now I'm thinking about those little weeds, you know, that are by the river. So maybe there'll be like some sort of a river shape, and then the weeds poking out, and maybe like you said, deer or some kind of wildlife like feeding on the river.
Why don't you do a frog jumping into the river?
Frogs are pretty cool because it'll probably look like a hamburger if I draw it. That's why the frog's gonna look like a hamburger, man. It's not gonna look right. That's why. Shit, I gotta focus on using my little tiny strengths here. I definitely have a good sense of color, you know. I actually drew the thing it was from 2 nights ago, and I glued it to here with the paint. So it's there. Like there's an extra piece of paper texture, and there's a little bit of the pen lines from it coming through, but not much because I painted it over in white. Gesso, kind of gessoing the page. And so now, no, I might do that, like a little lake type thing with some weeds and then like some wildlife, or maybe like mushrooms and things growing on the other side, some shit like that. Some lithium floating in the water, some lithium bubbles. I think I can do that. That's good. That's good. I'm doing a lake scene. I'm doing a fucking lake scene. Let me show my head. Doing a lake scene. Cool. I made this piece of art actually already. Speaking of Sarah, I made a piece of art based on Sarah, and I put it in this little. I sealed it in this plastic with a little rifle or something like. No, like an AK, little AK keychain, and I put that in Jenica's box where she ordered like a tent or something, you know, and she lost it. Like she didn't know it was in there, but she's like she never found it. I was like, what the fuck? She's lying. I think she has it. You know what I mean? And she's just lying. I don't think she lost it because it had a little metal chain in it. It went dunk. You know what I mean? Like she didn't lose it. But yeah, I'm gonna do a lake scene. That's what's up. That's what's up there. And I did decide this is the bottom. I'll send it to her if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean. I don't need to keep it. Shit.
Lucian, Lucian, do you want some of this candy or what, dude?
So she didn't get her papers. They got crossed in the mail. Paper party favor. She didn't get them. She got the wrong box. So I don't know if she forwarded that on. I asked her, but I hope so. So he was like, okay, I only got 4 left. You know, what do you want me to send those to her, the 2, you know, again? Because they got crossed. I said, nah, send them to me. Send them to me. You know I'm a fiend. I said, send them to me, Mom. You know I'm a fiend. Fuck it. I think he already did send them to me. I said, nah, they don't need to go that way anymore. It's time for tea. Yeah, when I go to Pasadena, one of the places that I'm visiting, like I said when you said nobody was live, I was saying, hey, I'm watching. I was watching on Whatnot. I'm watching one of the places I'm going to visit. It's Dr. Strange Records. So I asked them about one record. They can't find it. But maybe later. Maybe later. I've never seen it. I don't know if it exists. I really don't know if it exists, but it's in the credits of the movie because it's a movie soundtrack. So it probably was out there at one point, and it's in his area. So I'm trying to get it. Maybe I'll send him a message. I can send him a message on Facebook. But I can tell him, hey, I know you have a whatnot. Look for that record for me.
You got the Lilo and Stitch soundtrack?
Nah. I don't. I mean, if Tron is a kids movie, I have a kids movie soundtrack. I have Disney soundtracks, you know. And Tron is Disney.
What about Mary Poppins?
Yeah, I have Mary Poppins. Yeah, I have The Sound of Music and Mary Poppins. Yeah, stuff like that. Yep, you're right.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
I can't listen to that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Brings us back to do. So you like Ari's Godfather, right? He's got do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do on his hands, but I couldn't read it. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck does it say on your hands? Like, duh, it says do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, no wonder all your songs are 4 chords, asshole. You know, like I like 2s and 3s, but all of his songs are 4s. You know, I'm like, no wonder you got that shit in your head, bro. That's probably how you write. You know what I mean? You're probably like, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You know, you probably write like that. No wonder, dude. I like 2s. 2s are the best. That's what tribal music and electronic music is and stuff. And I like Irish music a lot, the Irish folk. I like Baroque. I just got the dance hits of the 1600, of the year 1600, I should say. And I got it because the tracks are so fucking short. I have no idea what it is. It's super clean. It's music from 1600. And it's called dance hits, which is funny. But the fucking tracks are so small. Like, I can't wait to listen to it. I really can't. And then I got one called Battle Music. So I was like, that's what I'm on. So now, not only is Sarah the love of my life over there, but she's giving me videotapes too. So we really, I mean, and she's already married, but we really gotta get married again. She's already married, but we really gotta get married now. She's not allowed to buy over here. So.
How much do these VHS tapes usually sell for?
Well, most people sell them for $4 to $6, but I sell them for $9 up. So I don't sell them really for less than 11. I might sell one for 9, but that's because somebody already bought something. But yesterday I sold 3 of them over 30 each. So I know what they're looking for. We opened a new box. That was fun for them too, you know? I went to the storage. I was like, I brought a fucking box over this time. I'm going to open one box. And I was like, oh shit, you know? Because there was 3 fucking killer tapes in there, right? And I sold 1. But I just, you know, I basically said, oh my God, these are all, you know, because they were all good, right? But 3 of them were like fucking bang. And I won as soon as I opened that box, you know? And then the guy who only bought one thing, he's been watching. So he bought his first thing and he paid, I think, $17. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, the bag I got today, it's got a Gone with the Wind 2-tape 50th anniversary gold edition, right? I mean, I'll sell that for $22, easy. And that'll pay for more than the bag, right? Because the whole bag I got was $16. When I sell that thing, I'll sell it for 22, right? And I'll make my money back. And there's no way that they're not going to buy it. You know, it's a 50th anniversary box set, gold stamped edition. It'll pay for everything else. The 3 tapes that I bought for myself the other day from Goodwill, I told them about, and they were wow on all 3, right? Because why would I pick up something that's lackluster? I know what's what, you know, I don't need it. Like today, I picked up 2 things that I would never buy. Like, I can't remember what they are. They're just like fucking really typical movies. But the thing is, people want those. You know what I mean? I know they do. So I bought 2 of them that I would never buy in my own collection. But generally, I just go for what they're looking for. I've been in the video store since I was fucking 6 years old. You know, and I had a card when I was 8. So I know what's hard to find. And I know what happened when Blockbuster bought up all the collections from the local stores, and then they put them out as preview tapes because they didn't want to deal with them. They're unrated or they're not shot on video. Blockbuster had like a Christian bench, right? Where they had the little we won't lend this to anyone under 17 type sticker. And that was the hardest core they went. You know, there was no porn, whatever you call it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so they were pretty hardcore and they had a little Christian bench. I know that shit got gone, you know, and they'll never get it again. But I have. And I also see it go up when people die, right? Because people my age fucking die. You know what I mean? So, when I die, that's why I keep bitching at my son about one thing. We have a bucket over here where I put money in and shit for them, you know? But there's also an extra key to the storage. And it's in a cigar bag. It's in one of their show bags. And I always fucking tell him, like, because he'll forget to put it back in. And I'm like, that is the most fucking important thing in that bucket. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because when I die, your mom needs that key. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where all the money is, girl. Fucking don't do that to us. When I die, your mom needs that key. That's why it's right there, you know? Or you'll lose your two homes. Because that's the deal. The deal is I liquidate everything I own so that I can get a house for her in Pennsylvania and one for me in Arizona. That's the fucking deal. That's why I'm selling everything. I need a car because my dad's going to move to assisted living. They'll never let him drive and I'll never see him again. So I need that in the short term. And then in the long term, I need to buy 2 houses because she wants to live near her brothers and I want to go to Arizona. So that's it. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? Nice to see you.
Sarah's back. Sarah's back. Sarah's back.
Sarah's back. Sarah's back. Sarah's back. Spread the word. Have you heard? Okay, Sarah, look, I'm working on a painting myself. This is the background. I got some lavender in there because of yours. But Sonate
You know what
and
he's
I
gonna
were
paint
talking
on there,
about
sir? He's gonna paint a butterfly.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint a butterfly because he said so. No, I'm gonna make a lake scene. Don't listen to this guy. This guy wants me to make a butterfly and then send it to you. That's crazy. I'm gonna make a lake scene. You know what I mean? We're doing fine, Sarah. He's just being a jerk, you know. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's where I think it should be. Like that. That's the background. So now in the foreground, I'm gonna do a little lake scene with some weeds, maybe some little animals feeding, and then like some mushrooms and shit growing on the shore, and then some like lithium bubbles in there. It looks nice. Yeah, that's my background. First, I did a piece of paper and I did a pen art on it, and then I took the white paint and I gessoed it onto here so that it would have texture. See? Yeah, I like it too. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I like it too. I'm still not gonna sign it, but I'll thumbprint it. I don't sign shit unless it makes money or education. And the doctors got to sign shit, but that makes them money.
I'm making a piece of that pork roast today in the air fryer.
How was it?
I'm just gonna score it up and down and throw some seasoning on it and cook it for about fucking
Put some Burger Bob powders in
45
there, man.
minutes. What?
Burger Bob powders. You don't like garlic though, bro.
I mean, garlic's all right, but I don't really like garlic in my hot sauce
Oh, okay.
because they use it as a filler. So fucking some sauces are so garlicky.
Dude, the Cheech garlic sauce is good though. It's fucking good. Actually, the other one's better. Like the 3-pepper Cheech sauce is better. Dude, there's two. There's two. What is that one I got you? Marie Sharp. There's 2 of them that suck. The bacon one is horrible, and there's one more. Yeah, pork roast is really good. Score that bitch, man. Score that bitch. I might eat some pork rind. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm not going that elaborate. I might eat some pork rind. Some chicharron ass. Chicharron ass, baby. Me too. You gonna eat some chicharrones? Put some hot sauce on it, Sarah. I love putting hot sauce on it. Just dribble it in the bag and shit. Then they get a little sticky, little tasty. Woo, they're tasty. Fucking Cholula. Put Cholula on them, Mike.
Let's score with this.
See that? Yeah, that's what got my leg. Remember?
I've been cooking with this thing.
You see my leg, right? Yeah, you don't cook with that shit, dude. What the fuck?
I do.
You're not supposed to, man. That's fucking Chinese metal, bro. You don't know what's in that shit. That's Chinese metal, bro.
Well, that's the only knife I got right now. I don't keep knives
You
around
need
because I'm fucking
stainless,
crazy. I
man.
want to stab somebody.
That Chinese metal's got like fucking the charred bones of children in it and stuff. You
I
know,
buy
like you
pocket
don't
knife
eat
every
that.
once in a while, and somehow it gets lost every fucking time.
You saw my scar that's tattooed on my leg. That's what got me. It was a box cutter exactly like that one, the gray handle one. That's exactly what got me.
Yeah, I don't keep my knives around because I could end up stabbing somebody one day. Who knows? You know.
That's true. That's true. I'll send you a little dagger and a razor blade with instructions. I'll give you instructions with the razor blade. You know what I mean? I'll give you a map.
Down the street or across the road.
I always tell these people I have an abruptum record, right? It's like I think they're Italian, and one of them's a midget. There's two of them, and they're just crazy. Like they're the most just like bad vibes type music. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. All it is bad vibes. I know, Senate. I know. Don't be showing that shit on my channel. They be telling me we're harming people and all that.
There's
Damn
a
it!
cat
Every time I
scratch.
get here with
Cat
you,
scratch fever.
every time I get here with you, we
Cat
talk about a
scratch.
murder, and then they fucking ban me like we're not allowed to do content. You know what I mean? Shit. Make America straight again. Whatever. You're bewitched. You're fucking closeted as hell, bewitched. You're fucking closeted. Suck that cock, girl. You're closeted as fuck.
You've got me bewitched, 'cause I'm under your spell. Oh, you must be a witch.
Sounds like a good one. There's this one band, they're called Witchfinder General, and they're like their gimmick is to be like witch hunters from the old days, like from the 1700s and shit. That's so funny. So they sing songs about evil witches and whatever. That's so fucking funny. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, let's burn that bitch, that evil witch. You know, I love that shit. It's so funny. Am I bewitched? No, I'm beguiling. I'm beguiling and guileless.
This cat keeps harassing me.
Who?
My cat.
Oh yeah, well. It's because you gave him an asshole name. That's why you treat him so bad.
Nah, I love this cat.
Shit for brains is a good name for a cat, though. Hey, shit for brains, get over here. You know, good name.
Cool.
Senate's getting his workout in, man. He's getting his workout in. That little brother's got a soul patch. That brother's got a soul patch on. Hey, do you play the bass or the horn or what, baby? What's up? He's got a soul patch on like he plays the horn. We're gonna have a storm, Senate. We're gonna have a storm. I never watch the weather. I just look outside. It's coming right now, man. Can't wait. You like Senate's pussy? Sarah, you like Senate's pussy? It's a pretty little pussy.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you my fucking pussy again.
Pat that pussy. Pat that pussy, Sarah. Pat Senate's pussy. We're gonna get a storm. I'm happy, man. Ain't nothing like a cute little pussy, huh? Here we go, Sarah. I got a couple of those to drop in. They don't have any of the apples. That little bitch said they're too expensive to buy. The apple one. Fuck him. You know what I mean? How much money I spend there every day? He said they're too expensive to buy little apple ones, man. Fuck him. They're the same shit.
Austin, plug my air fryer in. Please.
What up?
Please, I'll give you a piece of pork.
Are you a good kitty or a bad kitty? I like the bad.
I got barbecue sauce. Turd head. Big old
Nancy, you
turd
never
head.
told me what you're doing in Portland, and now you're gone. You probably have a real shitty cell phone plan.
Gotta unplug the charger. Put this pork. Yep.
You paid $24? Yeah. I don't know. He said they're too expensive. I said, fuck you, man. I said, I'd like to try it, you know? They got one of those stickers that says, oh, try the Apple one type thing, you know what I mean? And then they don't have it. So that pisses me off. Yo, Sarah, the big 4-size one that they have at the other place, that fucks me up, man. How much are they? Oh, you liked it? I don't know. Go look. Use my code. Use my code, Sarah. JoEG, no spaces. Go to Cali, Joe G, no spaces. No, don't be sorry.
I don't want to cook it right now. I'm still a little bit frozen.
You should definitely ask me. Huh? They're overpriced?
Why is it tender?
What?
Nah, send us talk about something else. They're not overpriced. No. Sarah, if you like it, hell yeah, bro. Did you pass on the package? Did you mail the package on? I need to know that. Right? Sorry, Sarah. Sorry to put you on the spot. But that's why I didn't want you to print it. I printed it. You know what I mean? I didn't want you to have to print it at least. You know, did you pass it on? But yeah, just take a look, Sarah. Use my code. Oh, you did? I appreciate it. I didn't want you to work for me. I didn't want you to have to do work, Sarah. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I appreciate you. I'm going to tell Stoner. He asked me in the morning, so I'll tell him. Thank you, Sarah. We got to do that mushy tip if you want. You know what I mean? If you want to do the mushy tip, I'll get him to send 1 that way and 3 this way, huh? It's up to you, Sarah. I need a lot, so. I know, that's a sweet CD. Sarah, I'm going to get you listening to music again. Go to the thrift store, man. Get yourself a little $5 CD player, you know? I'm going to get you listening to music again. So you got the return label? Yeah, please send it, okay? I need to let him know. And Fold'em's out there waiting, you know what I mean? Fold'em's out there waiting. Yeah. I put in a little, what is it? A real old coupon for like a lunch plate too. Or like a bean and rice and something, like enchilada plate. I don't know. I put in an old fucking coupon that I had just balled around, you know. But yeah, go get yourself a super cheap player from the thrift store, you know what I mean, Seth? And then, man, I'll send you CDs. I got great music. CDs are hard to sell, DVDs are hard to sell, but I sell a few, you know. I sell a few, but those things are hard. VHS and vinyl is easy. It's an easy sell. CDs are a bit harder. But I'll certainly send you fucking beautiful music, Sarah. You know what I mean? All right, let's put this one in, huh? Devil inside, the devil inside. Devil on the outside, devil on the inside. Yeah. They're hard to sell, so. But fuck, man, I find good ones up here at Goodwill. I don't buy them because they're not worth any, you know, they're not worth resale. But shit, Sarah, if you tell me that you're back in on CDs, I'll pick them up for you and send them to you. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't cost, you know, it doesn't cost that much to do so. But the music's good, you know. What'd you do? Go eat, bro? I'm gonna try to get you them damn calzones today. What'd you do? Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I'll have you do it. You can do it. I already told Sid I'm gonna pick him up. I guess I'll skip it, bro. I'll wait till I can get those tacos again. Tomorrow. Well, tomorrow if I go to fucking storage, I gotta eat McDonald's. Sonny got naked now. He got them big old TikToks. I appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Cheers. I hope everything's going better, Sarah. I was in my PMS shit. You know what I mean? Literally. So I guess that's, just like everybody. I just let that shit flush. But I felt so dumb because I felt ugly for 2 days. Ugly. And I was like, okay, so if you're ugly, why are you going to feel better on the third day when you're not ugly anymore? You're still going to be as ugly as you were. This is dumb. But I couldn't control it. I just felt ugly. It was weird. It was weird. I'm sure there's drugs for that. I tried to do drugs for that, but they didn't work. They didn't work for that purpose. They didn't make me feel pretty. It is what it is. At least I got it out, right? The twine obviously wasn't going to last forever, Sarah. So it did break around my neck. So now I put it with the squirrel's tail. So now the twine lives here. So nature and nature again, huh? So yeah, it did break off my neck. But everything breaks off my neck eventually, huh? But now they live together, Sarah. They live together. My beautiful lucky squirrel. My beautiful lucky squirrel. He's stiffening up. Oh, rigor. He's getting some rigor. He's stiffening up. Here comes the storm. I got some raindrops on me. What's up, Alan? Cheers, brother. How you doing, man? There you go, Sarah. I dropped it in. Ooh, spiced it up a little. My stomach's flipping. It's like, that cinnamon's going to get you. I don't like cinnamon, Sarah. I'll be honest. But that doesn't matter. I don't like cinnamon. How you doing today, Alan? Cheers to you, brother. I got some sour diesel to smoke, man. Just a little sample. It's tiny, but it's super sour diesel. So I kind of that's why I didn't smoke yet. That's why I didn't roll a joint yet, because I want to get a little drink in me and then just taste it, like for real. Because it's a super sour diesel. It's just a sample, and I hope it's the bomb. Yeah, don't be sorry, Sarah. It's good. It's just it's like seriously, man. I mean, there's a moon affecting me too, even though I don't have a badge. It doesn't mean the moon doesn't affect me. That every once in a blue moon, so to speak, I feel blue. So yeah, the moon affects me too. So menses just means monthly. That's why you get the apple. See, that's what I'm saying. It came to a head today, Sarah. It came to a head. I was like, "Give me that fucking apple, boy," and he was like, "No." And I was like, "God damn, man," I said, "Give me that apple, boy," and he said, "No." You know what I mean? They tipped me to go get a 40 last night, Sarah. I wasn't selling anything. I was just playing records and hanging out up there. So they tipped me to go get a 40. And then, of course, I fucked with the cashier the whole time. And they were like, that was fucking hilarious. They loved it, They loved it. It was awesome. It was awesome. They loved it. Good, too, because it sets a precedent. That means they can tip me and I'll go get beer. Hey, that's a good precedent for me. That's some lifestyle shit right there. Sent it one day. I got a $2 payout on my card, and I was like, $2 payout. You know what? That's what it was. It was a tip. It was a $2 tip. And I got another $5 credit. Did you buy something else? I got a $5 credit again. So somebody bought something. Maybe Frank Rizzo. Oh, there you go. This is Mike Patton, not the guy from Faith No More, but the other Mike Patton. He's actually from Fullerton, Anaheim. He's a producer, Joker Records. So this is their first record as brothers. But dude asked me yesterday, who's the, most, I don't know, a good person, I guess, in death rock. And I said, he and Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson went on to do, Grace Under Fire? He did all the sound and music choices for Grace Under Fire, the TV show. So Tom Wilson went on to do that. But Tom Wilson used to record people in a very specific way. So I would say those two people. Huh?
I'll be right
I
back.
had to say because he asked me. The storm's coming, Senate. I hear hail, dude. It's hail. It's hail, man. I love hail. Here it comes, man. I gotta move my CD player. This shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. This shit's about to come in here. I love storms. There you go, Sarah. The butterfly will emerge after the storm. The butterfly will emerge. But yeah, he asked me who the good guys were. I said, Tom Wilson and fucking Mike Patton. Those are the good guys. The rest of them, too much junkie business. There's too much junkie business in the world, man. They'll do anything for a fucking smack. They'll do anything for a smack, and all smack is
Look, my daughter painted.
What?
My daughter painted this.
She's better than me, dude. She's better than me. Your daughter's a better artist. Bow down.
Arson, this painting is beautiful.
My daughter's a great artist. My daughter's a great artist, and she's got her own style of music too. So that shit's gonna be very valuable. She's gonna be like Daft Punk, where people have to ask her, like, how do you do that? You know what I mean? Like Daft Punk has to teach people how to do this shit. Ari's just like that. She's like Daft Punk, even though they're two people. She's one person that's like that. She's fucking killer. Daft Punk, before they were Daft Punk and they did like their French underground shit, holy shit, that was good. That shit was killer. Unbelievable. I can't remember what they were called, but man, it was fucking good. Yeah, man, we got that storm coming. If I go inside to hear you better, that'll be that, because it is windy and noisy out here. But I like the storm. Retarded Beard would be like, oh, I'll go stream now. There's a storm outside. Somebody's going to watch me if there's a storm outside. I'll go stream right now. And then he'll go like this and be like, yeah, watch my stream. Look, see, there's a storm out there. There's a storm out there. Send it in his fucking buddies, his little butt buddies. The ass pirates of the universe. They like mustachio girls, right? They like girls with mustache, right? I don't. It makes them feel better about them damn ugly selves. I'm just ugly because I'm smart ugly, that's all. What's up, Tejas? How you doing, jackass? You got them square watermelon heads? Waxing and milking all y'all square heads. They made square watermelon so they could save truck space, dude. Just like bonsai kitten. Which ain't real. Pretty funny.
Arson, turn that down a little bit.
Kitten in a fucking pickle jar something. How you doing, Tejas? That's probably fucking Shells, but anyway. Shells, it follows you everywhere, Sarah. I'm sorry. You know, you pet the dog one time, he'll follow you forever. You know, that sort of thing. And he's just trying to be a good dog. You know he's got dick game, you know, otherwise he wouldn't have kept his cousin for 15 years. He's got dick game. You don't mind.
Penis.
Penis in the anus. Well, it don't belong there, so penis in another place. Penis in the gates of life. It don't belong in the wrong. Remember Grady? Grady used to come up here, and he was like, "Yeah, they all get ass cancer," and I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Butt fuckers, they all get ass cancer. Look at the adult industry." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're so stupid." That's not the way to cause an ass cancer, asshole. Like, what the fuck? You think there's fucking cancer cells in my ding dong? I ain't causing no cancer in your butthole. You're just weird. You're just using your own little weird pseudoscientific explanation to say that you're in a culture war. And that just shows your level of intelligence, in my opinion. If you really think you're better than other people, that just shows your level of intelligence. It means you've been screwed and somebody told you. But the reason you've been screwed is something else. And you believe them because you couldn't accept the fact that you suck. That's why you're screwed. You got nothing because you suck. That's why. Nobody is the best at everything. Watch this. Everybody tells him how he sucks, how he lost his fame, how his glory was in the past. But he's actually the best at everything.
JoE could be gay.
So you eating that candy from the bag, bro?
Just one piece.
How much you get?
I sent you a picture of it.
I saw some pictures, but how much did you get in total, man?
No, $2 Kennedy.
You better speak up, boy. I got a storm out here. I can't hear you. My volume's all the way up. I already checked. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, all my volume's up. Yeah, I had to be careful, man. I had to keep washing my hands. That paint was acrylic paint. I never used acrylic paint before. Like for artwork, I always use like oils and shit. So I never did that because I didn't do artwork since I was in school or whatever. I made jewelry after school because my son would only sleep in the room. So I made jewelry, but I didn't make art. So yeah, I had to keep washing my hands. That shit was a mess.
Had to keep shit in your pants. What?
Washing my hands, I said, man. Open your little, what do you call it? Open your gauges up a little bit and listen to me. You know what I mean? Is there like a windstorm going through there too? Yeah, there is a windstorm. It's going from this here to the other, man, because it's all empty up in there.
Yeah, good old meth blue.
Hell yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna try this sour diesel too. I'm sure I got some like weed in like 2 days, but I got this little sample. Damn, I hope I don't have to ask Jenica because I gave her too much last time. She every time if I ever have to ask her for a pinch of weed, she'll look at me and she's like, "Oh, the tables have turned like that." What the fuck? I give you weed all the time. I give you weed all the time. For fucking 20 years I've been giving you weed. More than that. So I ask you for a pinch and you act like I'm a choke all of a sudden. Bitch. I love you, dummy. Not as much as Sarah, but that's because Sarah gave me those videotapes today, and she's a songbird too, and she's a North Indian princess too. When I was on live, I called her Bollywood, but She's not Bollywood. She's actually a singer. She's not an actress. She's a singer. And then I also said she was 22, and she said, "You wish, Joe." Yeah, kind of. As long as you come with me. She's real cool. She's very 90s. She's retro, but she's a great singer. Beautiful. Man, they got some micros in this bitch. They got some micros in this sour D. They're little. They smell good, though. They smell good. They smell like pine, lemon, and metal. I don't know why metal, but they smell like pine, lemon, and metal. Probably sativa. I love my Jack Harrow and fucking Northern Lights sativas. Those are the best. New York fucking strains are the best. This is a New York strain, sour diesel. It's actually called R Diesel, but there was a 5 on the bucket, so they ended up calling it sour, even though it said OUR Diesel. But they ended up calling it sour because there was a 5 already printed on the bucket. Sour Diesel.
Dude, you've been
Alice. Why the singer's name was Alice. I said, listen, baby, you really wouldn't understand. And baby, if you want to be my lover, you better take me home. Cause it's a long, long way to paradise, and I'm still on my own.
There's no difference.
It's all meth blue. There's no difference. It's all meth blue. These are not the droids you're looking for. Alright, so these micros, now that I've ground them up and they're in that hash, that should be aight. Yeah, I smell pine, lemon, and metal. I don't know why there's a metal to it. You know, terpenes, they're just flavonoids, right? But I'd like to see somebody give me a chart of terpenes so that I know what all of them are. I've seen a chart of cannabinoids, but I've never seen a terpene chart. Maybe I should look harder. But they're just flavonoids, right? They're like citrusine, limonene, all that kind of shit. Yeah. It ain't different, right? It's for every plant the same shit. Then they're like, oh, this is what you get. This is what gets you high. It's that CBH. It's that ding dong bleep. You know, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's a plant, you know? You better grow a good one. If it gets you high, you make fucking more of it. Right, Taco? How you doing, Taco? Cheers. Let's blaze it up, baby. I missed you. It's been like, I don't know, 4 days. Too long. I want you to come join me one day up here, Taco. Like this brave güero over here. Come join me one day. Fight like a brave güero. Don't be a slave.
Join if you show us your butthole.
Don't be rude, Senate. That's not how you get buttholes. Buttholes are brought with ice cream and candy and love. You don't say, I want to see your butthole all of a sudden. Okay, Senate. It's never getting you anywhere, you know? Buttholes come after ice cream. You gotta take her out to a thrift shop. Show her really nice things. We're not gonna buy this today. Then you get some butter. Say, I'm gonna take you to the thrift store. I'm gonna show you nice things. We're not buying this today. I need some butthole first. You know? But anyway, that's not how you do it. So keep telling you. This man's got that artistic bent. He's got that artism. Yeah, your daughter's painting is really nice, man. I mean, her artwork. Better than mine, better than mine.
My damn roast is just so frozen in the middle, so I gotta leave it on the counter for a little while.
You know what happened the last time I did a lake scene, Senate? I changed it into like a golf hole. You know how they have those like what do you call them, like
Pork ribs.
hazards when you play golf, like mini golf, and so they have like a hazard that's like a little pond or whatever. That's what happened the last time I tried to do that. And then I made it with like golf holes, and there were hippos that were grazing around it. I'm really weird, man. I'm really weird. I'm gonna try to make this one more straight, as if anything that I do is straight. So who's cooking the pork butt? You?
Yeah, I'm putting it in the air fryer.
Right on. He's all right. I know Taco. He just, it's Tourette's. You know what I mean? I have Tourette's too, Taco. I have Tourette's too. OCD is a form of Tourette's, right? And you know if you have OCD, right? Because like shit like this will happen. It'll rain, and you still try to go because you're like, I made an appointment. I swear it. So you know when you have OCD, but it's also Tourette's. So Senator will just be like, "Can I see your butthole?" Like any girl that walks in will say that shit. Yeah, he doesn't mean it like that. He's just kind of like Kyle. He's like, I like girls with big vaginas. I like girls with big fat titties. He's just like Kyle.
Don't compare me to Kyle.
I mean Kenny. Kenny from the show. I don't watch the fucking cartoons, but no, at the beginning of the show, Kenny that dies every time. He says, "I like girls with big vaginas. I like girls with big fat titties." You're just that. Like you just can't help it. You know what I mean?
Do you want to see my blue pea?
No, asshole. I don't want to see your pee. We're not getting married anytime soon. Where are we? In Colorado where it's legal or something?
Right here in this
Fuck,
jug
dude.
here, right above my head.
You want to show me? You want to go to the bathroom with me? God damn, man. You know? Ah! Why are you doing it? Why? Why? That looks like limeade, man. That is wrong right there. Why did you do that, man? And that's 3 years. I mean, that's 3 days old, man. There's gonna be mold pockets floating on your fucking windshield, bro.
That's from
You're
about
a
like
nasty motherfucker. You're
that's from about like
nasty.
4 hours ago.
Was your wife taking a 4-hour shit and you couldn't go to the bathroom or what, man? You're
I
disgusting.
cannot
Man.
speak on why I have a jug of pea next to me now.
Oh man! Next thing you'll have a pony jar, like whatever fucking retarded beard has. You know what I mean?
There is a
Fucking
valid
pony
reason,
jar.
but I can't speak on it on here.
Drugs. He was on drugs. He was on drugs. Senate, yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have to stain this brain and see what went wrong, and then they'll open it up and they'll be like, nope,
I wonder
it's already
if it'll turn the
blue.
inside of my pee hole blue.
Sure. Hey man, you know what you really need to do? Open up that urethra and shove a fucking scorpion pepper up there, buddy. That'll get you to dance. I'll tell you what, I've done it. That'll get you to dance. Put it all up in there. You'll be all swollen. You know, you'll be like, I got a good old fucking dick on. And then you'll start to fucking trip. Because when that spice hits you properly, you literally want to leave your body, and there's no way. You know what I mean? Like you want to escape your skin. When the spice hits you right, when you put it up your urethra, you literally want to jump out of your skin, but you can't. So it's this fucking panic. It's beautiful. It's from Grandma's Garden. I always say that's the power of Grandma's Garden, I used to say. Because I don't have a grandma anymore. But when I did, when they would eat the hot shit, I was like, that's the power of Grandma's Garden. He didn't, I mean, he went to school, but, you know, there weren't any girls there teaching him. I think he was all led by uncles and shit. He didn't know how to treat a woman or whatever. I'm sorry. I still love him, you know. He's my dumb little buddy. Yep, they'll be trying to dye his brain to see what went wrong, and they'll be like, it's already blue. Oh shit. All pathways are marked. They'll call him Senate the Fence. Send it to Pen.
I poked around in my weed plant bucket for a second, and it's got a tap root. I don't know how long, but what I saw was like that. It was going straight into the dirt.
Good, but don't touch it.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, those tap roots are so fucking fragile, bro. It's so cool because they really do look like wood. Like they even have like a color to them a little bit. They're like white with one little stripe. But if you fucking touch it with your filthy fingers that have been, you know, dipped in blue piss all day, you know, you'll kill it.
I can't wait for that thing to pop up, man.
Senna's gonna have. Dude, the symmetry of weed plants when they're young is so beautiful. Like when the leaves pop up, the symmetry is beautiful, you know? Like mint. We have mint that's like that, you know?
Must be an emergency somewhere. Emergency, 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 emergency. Code red, code red.
Today, when I walked outside to go do my business, man, to go deliver my packages, there was all these fucking fire trucks down there. I'm like, you know, I'm like double taking. I'm like, is everything okay, dude? Because I left all my kids in there, and there's like fucking 5 fire trucks. I think they came up here to stretch their, you know, how they have to put down the feet and then move up the cranes and shit just to keep them greased up, and you know what I mean, just to keep them in action. I think they came over here to do that. You know what I'm saying? They came over here to stretch their vehicles out. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I got kids upstairs. You're freaking me the fuck out. Like, am I allowed to leave? What? Should I tell them? Nah, they just come over here to stretch their fucking knees. That shit causes alarm, bro.
How much you want to bet my daughter's gonna come out here and ask me to pull her in a wagon?
I don't bet, but I'll give you $1 if she does. Because I want to see it. I mean, not you don't have to show her. I just want to see you walking a wagon around, you know?
I owe her 3 go-arounds the house.
Oh, I got a lot of money. Can I cash out you some? What are you going to do with it? Will you go buy a 7-0 tab and eat the whole thing?
Nah, I don't fucking 7-0.
No, because they charge you too much. They're only $10 over
On
here.
my 10 pool tabs, $10.
What the fuck are pull tabs?
Some gambling shit.
No, I'm not doing that. That's lame. You're going to lose it anyway.
Yeah.
I'd rather, you know, get you a 30-pack of fucking Bush. That would be cool.
Might take you up on that sometime.
Send it. It's only like $15.99 where you live, right?
It's like $21.
Walk up to the store. I'm going to do it. Let's go. Walk up to the store. I want him to have a 12-pack. Coors Light 12-pack.
It's about like $11, $12.
I'll buy it right now. Go get it. Go get fucking Coors Light like a girl. Go get Coors Light like a girl on a diet, and I'll buy it. 12-pack.
Dude, that sun is hotter than a motherfucker.
You got plenty of time, man. Yeah, it's too hot. You need some fucking Coors Light like a girl on a diet. Come on, go get it. I'll send the money.
Nah, yeah. I don't think my old lady would appreciate that very much.
How about one bottle of fucking whatever kind of Wild Irish Rose or Thunderbird? One fucking gut rot fucking wine bottle, bro.
Nah.
Come on. Get some bum wine, dude. I want to pay you. I want to see it. I want you to come home in your underwear and be like, Court, I gotta talk to you, you know, like that. I want that shit to happen, man.
Maybe this weekend when the kids are gone, I'll fucking do that.
All right. Guys, stay tuned, Sarah. I'm gonna get him drunk. He's gonna come home.
It would have to be Friday or Saturday night. I'm sure we'll be talking then.
Yeah, we will. That'll be fun. Unless we break up.
We're like best friends now.
I know. That's okay, man. I don't have any friends.
Don't
so
tell the guys I said that though.
Yeah, whatever. I don't talk to them, man. They're all homoerotic and shit. They're all trying to lick each other's butts. I don't care about that.
They'd forget I said it by tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, they don't know nothing.
Oh, check out my daughter's grass.
Oh yeah, we did see that. Let's see an update. Yep. There you go, man. Shout out to school. Shout out to school, man.
The cats mowed that shit when I brought it inside for the frost.
I'm only gonna tell Drewski. I'm not gonna tell anybody else. I'm just gonna tell Drewski that we're best friends, and then I'll see what he does.
Okay.
He's a little bit more. I mean, he looks like kind of disabled, but he's a little bit more retentive. You know what I mean? Like he's got
Drewski's a
emotions.
liberal. Drewski's a liberal. He's just pretending to be MAGA.
Dude, ask him to see his picture with the hoes. I mean, with the strippers. Wow, bad language. Ask him to see his little stripper picture.
You got that?
There's like 12 hoes, and the one that's blowing him is black. She's black. Ask him. Go look, and then what is he gonna say? And then he'll say, "Well, I like the good ones." You know, that's what he'll say when you ask him. Yeah, just ask him to see that picture. He's getting a blow from the black ones. He likes black ones if they're the good ones. You see.
He said he would never touch a black chick. I asked him
Well,
if he
the
would fuck a
photo
black
says
chick, and he
otherwise.
said, "I was like, Drewski, would you ever fuck a black chick?" He said, "That's disgusting." I said,
Well, the photo
"I'd
says
fuck 3
otherwise.
black chicks at the same time," and he's like, "That's fucked up."
You know what? I guess his excuse is his brother paid for it. But anyway, ask him to see the evidence. The evidence says otherwise.
I'd fuck 5 black bitches at the same time.
We're gay bearded homosexuals. We're gay and we're
The other ones I have
homosexuals.
to watch.
We're happy and we're gay. So we're gay and we're homosexuals according to staying
There
off
was
the
5
grid.
pussies lined up. I'd only be able to get into one before I just.
You can't do 3?
Only about a 2-3 minute, man. After
I know, but the next girl is different, and you get hard again.
when I was on the opioids, I could fuck for like 3 hours.
Yeah, but nobody knows. You don't enjoy it. They don't enjoy it. You don't even know what the fuck happened. You're just basically like poop, poop, flop, flop, flop. You're just sweat flopping. Sweat flopping is not sex. See, we're gay and we're homo. We're happy and fucking gay. What's up with that dude? Staying off the grid. Yeah, I'm real gay. I'm trying to get him drunk on Saturday so that I can get some salacious photos out of him, actually, of what's going on here. I want him to go, no, it's because he doesn't drink and he doesn't want to drink. You know what I mean? So there is the irony. If you guys fucking understand anything, you ever read a book? So he doesn't want to drink and he doesn't drink. So if I pay him and he drinks, therein is the irony. You see what I'm saying? So you're stupid.
I might get a 12-pack. I don't want a 30-pack, because then I'd be drunk for like
No,
2
I
or
ain't
3
giving you no 30-pack. No, I said one of those bottles or a 12-pack. Yeah, I'll get you a 12-pack.
And I
like
have to
light
carry
beer.
it back. Oh man, it's about like
Put it on your shoulder. You never fucking worked before, Senator. You used to work in a mattress factory, man.
I've worked.
I know. So put it on your shoulder, asshole. If I put a fucking swing set on my shoulder, I can carry it all day. You know what I mean? Put it on your shoulder, dude. Just go like this. There's no weight up here. You know what I mean? It's fulcrum. Use your physics. I wouldn't ask you to carry it like below your knees or something, dude. You'll hurt your back, You're definitely not in shape. But put it up on your shoulder. Look at Big P, so-called big. He's the size of a half a lung, and he'll put 24 of them on his head and walk home if somebody bought them for him. Like, that's all that matters, as long as it's somebody else's money. He'll put like 24 bottles on his head and walk them home. As long as it's somebody else's money. Then it already looks like a criminal taco. You know what I mean? You can't really wear a backpack around,
I am a criminal.
Yeah, you're right, because you'd be stealing tomatoes off of people's trees and that type of shit, eating their red peppers. It's a fucking criminal. He's an Indian-style criminal. Oh, I didn't say it. Yes, I did. Okay. It's familiar. Dude. No, you're not kidding. I know you're not fucking kidding, Sarah. Well, the last time I bought you a bottle, I didn't see you. I bought you a bottle, I didn't see you. You said you were gonna come take shots, and I told you it was early, and I guess that triggered you because it was too early for you. You know what I mean? So, I mean, shoot, if I buy you something, you gotta show up. I said it's gonna show up. You can't drink that much. A 32 pack? No, you can't drink that much, dude. You'll have liquid diarrhea. Liquid diarrhea if you try to drink that much. The Senate has liquid diarrhea every day because he drinks pickle juice and fucking all that, so he don't even know. Yo, Senate, there was a kid, right? And my friends, I mean, my sons were friends with him, right? And that he would like bark all the time and stuff like that, and my son would be like, one time my son would be like, he's like, oh dude, my stomach hurts, I went to your house, I have diarrhea, and he's like, what does that mean? I have it all the time. You know what I mean? I was like, that dude, he just eats the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't be sorry, Sarah. I never worry about that. I know. I got kids, Sarah. I know. It'll be a long time until you see. It'll be a long time until you see. But you drank it. I guess maybe they fucking swiped it from you. But no, I would never give you a 32 pack and send it either because he'll put his boots on, start singing country songs, after like 24 beers. He'll turn into like Johnny Ass or something. You know what I mean? He'll be singing as well.
You've got me bewitched, 'cause I'm under your spell. I gotta take a shit.
Oh man. Yep. If Senna gets too much in him, man, he'll just turn back into that old Ohio player. You know what I mean?
If I drink too much, I'll fucking end up smoking fucking meth off tinfoil.
You don't have a meth dealer, dumbass, and you don't want one. Remember, it's not real. Remember, keep it in your head. They're not selling you the real deal. Keep it in your head. They're not selling you the real deal.
Yeah, it's not that crank shit from back in the day.
Yeah, just keep it in your head. That'll save you from it.
It's the fucking ice from Mexico. That shit ain't. There's like no euphoria. It just keeps you awake. I don't even really like it.
It just keeps you awake with no fucking no euphoria.
No euphoria. I mean, you'd be high, but there's like no euphoria. It's not a. I don't know what's wrong with that dope. Something's wrong with it.
I grind my teeth all day. I don't need that shit,
Yeah, that shaking it was tweaky as fuck. That was the best time to be doing that shit.
Sarah, isn't that what I said? You were saying, hey, can I come up? It's too early because it was like literally like fucking, I don't know, 1:45 your time. Obviously, dude. I know. Sarah, I know that. We live on different fucking time zones. It sucks. Whatever. Like I said, I'm moving to Arizona. It's close. I'm going to Pasadena. That's going to be my first trip going to Pasadena. I'd love to go get some Gusada with you or some fucking something like. I know exactly where I'm staying. What is that, Colorado Ave or Boulevard? Colorado.
Sometimes the cooks will put a couple extra strips of lithium in it to fucking give to people they don't like.
Yeah, that sucks. Remember what I said? In my pond, there will be lithium bubbles because it comes from the pond scum. You know that? That's the natural lithium source of the pond scum. There's bubbles there, So yeah, I'm gonna put them in there. Senna's twitching his face. We're gonna lose him now.
I have Tourette's.
We all have Tourette's, motherfucker. I told you that. God, you ever heard ICP before? You think Shaggy doesn't have Tourette's? You think Shaggy doesn't have?
I'm always twitching my toes. You just can't see it.
Yeah.
Look, I'll show you.
One of my best friends.
I go like this.
All the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
One of my best friends, his thing was he went like this, but he grabbed his like pants and he did like this. So all of his pants either had like a black spot or a hole in them right there. You know what I mean? Because he would just do this.
I'll go like this.
You do that? Yeah, that's called.
When I'm high on uppers, I'll be like this, walking around, and my girl will be like, "Stop fucking doing that."
That's not fair. It's called stimming. What you're doing is called stimming. It's self-stimulation. My kids do it
That's
in
what my
different
girl
ways.
said. I don't like to say that though, but that sounds gay as fuck.
Well, whatever. That's the literature. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just the literature. It doesn't matter if you like it. But yeah, my son, he'll do this. So he's got this huge, strong back muscle because he'll do this. You know what I mean? And he'll do it so forcefully and stuff. And so he has this huge, strong butt. And that's why he walks around with the rainbow bag. That people tell him, hey, bag, you got a bag. And he's ready to fight because he's got that back strap, bro. And he wants to fight. So he walks around with a rainbow bag like all the time. Like, bring it. He wants to fucking fight.
Who,
Good on
Anton?
him. No, that's Alistair. No, he's older than Anton. He's older. He's the one who has a job. He works at a grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly right because he has to walk. You know, it's like 3 miles away, and he has to fucking lift gallons of milk all day, and you know what I mean, like 4 gallons in a box. Whatever.
Does Anton fight too?
No, he's a fucking sissy.
He
Hell
sounds like he's ready to fight all the time.
Yeah, but his girl, it might slap fight you. He's gonna get knocked out. He might slap fight you. He's gonna get knocked. What? This is the way I fight with somebody like Anton. I'll tell you what. You come up to me on the street, and you want to fight? Come on, and I just move, and you go woo. You just slide out right behind me. That's how you fight with a person like Anton. You just move out of the way, and he's like woo. He has no control. Yeah, that's how you fight with a person like that. You just move out of the way. I just tell him that all of his fuck ups are going to get knocked. You know what I mean? Like, people will punch you. Like, you can't do this to your roommate in the future. And I will die. You know what I mean? So, you know, there is a future you need to investigate and learn now some skills. You know what I mean? Yeah, so my sister did it. She used to be on sports teams, right? And let's say they put her on the sideline, right? But this is before all that, like, 30% of the population is autism type bullshit, right? So, like, they didn't see that, right? So she used to be like on a soccer team, right? And if they fucking they benched her or whatever, she was sitting there, and then the action would go up, and she would go like this, you know. So everybody would just do that back to her because she would go like this, like she's playing the piano or something. That was her thing. And like nobody knew what it was, so they were just like, there was this janitor in my high school one time. No, it was in elementary school, late elementary school, right? And he was like a real Elvis fan, and he had like that greasy hair and shit, you know. He was like a real Elvis guy, you know what I'm saying? He was Mark. But he was a janitor in there, and so he'd be doing the floors and shit. That's funny. My uncle was a janitor, that was a total Elvis Mark too. But anyway, this guy was a total Elvis Mark, and he would do that, and he would talk to us kids, like Elvis, and then he would go, you know. So every once in a while he'd leave, and I would start doing that, you know, you know, and then he died of a collapsed lung. So that sound that I was hearing that I was making fun of was fucking lung clapping. And then I was like, oh shit, you're an asshole, Joe. You know what I mean? You've been making fun of that guy for 3 years, and he died because the noise you were hearing was his lung clapping. You know what I mean? Like, that's how he died. That's so fucked up, dude. I felt terrible.
Oh, my feet hurt from twitching my toes, and I'm fucking gonna get arthritis in my feet.
Well, I got neuropathy, so if I was doing what you're doing, it's better for me because it stimulates.
People walking around town without shoes on for 10 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. See, I live on the second floor. I used to live on the first floor, and what I would do is just put my feet in the mud and push, you know, because you know I have hammer toes, that type of thing. But I also have neuropathy, so it helps to work them out. But now, I mean, I always fucking kneel. I sit Japanese style or whatever. But in my other room, I do have a chair set up, and I have a skateboard under it. So skateboard, I do tic-tac. That's what we used to call it, where you go with your feet, and then it helps. It helps the neuropathy a lot. But I always forget to do it because I like to, you know, sit Japanese style. Because I'm a loser and I got nothing. Not much, kid. What's up with you? Hey, you know what you gotta do? You gotta go get Tuesday's calzones, bro. Or are you gonna get the pepperoni for yourself? You never like the answer. What's Ari gonna get? Ask Ari, bitch. Don't tell me you're indecisive for the fucking, 1,000th time in my life. Ask Ari. She's also indecisive. I'm indecisive, bitch. I'm not indecisive. I'm non-committal. I do choose.
You must be a fag, cause I am a fag bag.
You must
Can
be a
we
bitch.
come up, man?
Senate, you must be a bitch, because I'm a fucking magnet. You know what I'm saying? If you're a bitch, I'm a magnet.
Pimps and hoes, pimps up, hoes down.
And chumps in the trunk.
On the ground.
Pimps up, hoes down, and chumps in the trunk. What are you doing there, kid? All right, so get 3 of them, get whatever she wants, and I know he wants the veggie. I'll take the sauces, just put them in the fucking thing. I'll drink them. They don't drink the marinara, or they don't use the marinara sauce, so I just fucking drink it. I like glug salsa that I don't like. Like sour canned salsa. I hate that. I make my own fucking salsa. But I'll buy it because I'll glug it when I walk by. You know what I mean? It gives me what, lycopene and flavonoid. It's all good. Anti-inflammatory. So even though I don't like it, I just take it like it's tomato soup. It makes me feel good. Like I don't do supplements. No, listen though. That's fair enough though. I don't do supplements, so that is supplemental food, right? It makes sense. I have all these liquid vitamins, man. They make me feel great and they're super inspired. But I always forget. Like I'm no good at taking those. That's why I don't know, man. About being, with the doctors and shit. I'm no good at taking things. I wait. I'm getting weird fucking links, man. They're after me. Jenica said, don't talk to that guy. He's trying to rope you into a federal porn sting or something. Now I'm getting weird messages, man. I didn't sell no X. Sarah, it's Sarah 58789. Sarah 58789. I will definitely put 8:30 p.m. on my calendar. That's 11:30 p.m. my time. I will definitely put that on my calendar. I might even put it on this painting. I might like 11:39 p.m. Thanks for the info. I may actually write that down. 58789. I wrote that on the wall for my if I make my postcard, when I make my postcards. I ran out of postcards. That's why I said I even literally need boxes. If I don't get boxes, I'll be screwed in I guess 8 days. I have 6 days worth of boxes, to be honest. You know what I mean? So I really got to fucking deal with it. I mean, I could open up other boxes, but that would just cause me a hassle. And I do have free, free post office boxes, but I could use them inside. If I put something in a bag and I want to use them for reinforcement or something, and I generally just don't, because the cutting is more of a job than just using a piece of packing paper. And I stole a bunch, or I've been procuring packing papers and these things, and what's it called, bubble wrap. I've been procuring those at no cost. I've been procuring them at no cost currently, because I'm just scrapping once. I mean, we're starting to flip over. That's why I bought more cleaning supplies after I bought my first basic electronic supplies. Now I really need a printer. That's a big deal. But the harder I work, in between and make my fucking rounds to go get those printouts, the more I will appreciate it later. That's the way I see it. I'll do a little bit of called delayed compensation to myself. It's a good motivator. Because I will
Bro,
keep
one of my
making
friends
bones
last
and keep
night-
making
One of my
muscle.
friends last night, I told him I was going to eat 14 eggs for dinner. This dude
Yeah, you
sells
fuck-
hella drugs too. Like he was like, "You're gonna overdose on protein. You're gonna fucking die."
Yeah, you were talking about making an omelet yesterday. Yeah. No, man, you can eat all them. You can eat all them damn eggs. Eggs are good for you. They just there's only so much space between your mouth and your anus, and when the gas from the eggs starts flopping in your, you know what I mean, then you're gonna have a blowout one way or another.
Get out of here, cat.
Oh, it's because the gas starts bubbling up, you know, because then the eggs expand, bro. You don't want to have a what is it called, a sloppy gasket at the end, a rimless. You don't have a rimless anus. To get you food. I told you already about what we were gonna get, yeah, but we had to go get it. Take some 20 minutes because we have a conveyor. What up, kid?
Do you know what time it is, dude?
Yeah, it's the same time there. It's 6, but it's also Brown Town time.
Yes, sir.
It's time for me to roll up another Scooby Doo. Hello. You know Doctor Strange records that I've bought from in the past? Bill? So Bill, he's on whatnot. He doesn't do it though. He has an assistant who answers. So Bill pulled out this record over here, the No Way. Right fucking here, right? He pulls out this one. And he's like, if y'all don't know, you know, back in the day, that would be 1978, you know. And, you know, Bill's my buddy. So I was like, is that a blue one? And he's like, no, it isn't. But that's a great question. He's like, this one's the black one. And he went and got the other one. And then I was like, you have a Nightmare soundtrack? And his little assistant said, Nightmare what? Nightmare on Elm Street? Nightmare Before Christmas? No, a Nightmare soundtrack from Slash Records. And he looked and he answered me, no, not today. And I was like, you please tell me. Because I don't even know if it exists, right? But at the end of the movie, what does it say? Original soundtrack available on Slash Records. Where is it? Where is it? You know what I mean? Like, this is like, oh, I mean, I fucking tried. You know what I mean? I wanted to. My father said eBay, right? He's like, go ahead, go pick whatever record. And I was like, I want the Merciful Fate mini album. I got one from fucking Italy. I sold it, you know, recently, right? And then he was like, what video tape? And I was like, is it church? And I got one from fucking Canada. You know what I mean? And I sold it. You know? And then, you know, it just go down the line, right? Well, what do I never have that I want? Two things. Well, let's see. I want a Young and the Useless. Real Men Don't Fly. I can listen to it, but I don't have the original. I wanted a Death Rules with Fairway by Death Piggy, but I don't really care anymore. You know, I've wanted and probably still want a Pollywog Stew, but I have it on cassette and I have it on twice. You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean that much to me. I wanted a Rat mini LP. Brian sent it to me. And he even said, I don't care if you sell that Rat record, but don't sell the test pressing that I assigned to you. And it says to Pretty Joe, thanks for being alive at the same time as me, Brian. You know what I mean? He's like, don't do that. Because he knew I started selling records. And he wanted my Sandman, which this guy, Kenny from Maryland, came up here and got. Right? He wanted him. Right? But he's a fucking pit boss engine. He was educated for free, right? And he doesn't gamble. So he's rich, right? And he res lives. So, like, you know, like his streets aren't even like regulated and his housing is not like that. He res lives too, right? And he was like missing me, you know, for like fucking a week and a half, dude, for $220. I'm like, go fuck yourself, man. You want to have 220 bucks? You know, we're born in the same hospital, asshole. You know, your grandma fed me fucking, what is it, hot dogs and fucking cinnamon toast. You know what I mean? You want $220 in a couple of weeks, man? How many hoes you got? Because I know you got a wife, so who's stealing your money? You know, shit. But yeah, I asked Bill about that. And so he had both of them, and he's like, "Yeah, good question." And he's like, "Yeah, it's kind of a translucent blue." I said, "Yeah, I thought it was blue," but he had both, and he's like, "Yeah, both same price." But he's right. He's right. That's really cool for all that, because that's an old days. But I got it too, and I'm gonna go visit him because he's on Colorado. He's on the. I'll be there.
You have that one record, it's like, you can hold my hand if you want to, because I want to hold yours too.
Not really. I don't know that one. Who is that?
Some bitch.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that narrows it down a little. Weird pervert ninja. I couldn't see him in the YouTube chat. And remember how like I don't know what's up with Restream, right, on Teasies? Because like remember I was like glitching out, and then the sound is bad, and like some of the chat doesn't show up, and she got all mad. She was like, "Kick that person out," and they're like, "We can't see it," you know, and literally we couldn't see it, right? Come on, mod, kick that person out. You know what I mean? We could not see it. And so it's so glitchy like that. So yeah, somebody weird pervert ninja was in there, and he asked like, "What's that one Sublime song with the punk rock guitars or whatever?" You know what I mean? And like, I kind of know what he's talking about because it's on the self-titled album, but I don't know what it's called, so I couldn't answer him. But I couldn't see the chat either. She was just reading it and saying, "I need more info than that." Well, obviously, because it was pretty vague. But I was like, I know which one he's talking about. It's on the self-titled, but I don't remember the fucking name. I'm not gonna go look it up. And I couldn't see his comments, which is worse, because it looked like nobody was watching. It looked like nobody was watching, but they were. And I know she's on Twitch at the same time, but it wasn't Twitch comments that weren't showing up. It was YouTube. And I'm just being clear about that. I'm just saying these apps really stink. You know what I mean? Because it puts on a bad show. It puts on a bad show. We can't put on bad shows when like we're begging people to watch us for free anyway. You know? We can't put on bad shows. We didn't get tickets from them 2 months ago. We have to fucking keep. Can't have the Senate speakers echoing on him until he goes crazy and gets all kung fu. He's done with the air fryer though. Are you eating pork?
Oh.
Bonsai, bonsai. You mean like a tree? No, bonsai, 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 bonsai.
Ching chong ling lao.
You be careful. You borderline racist. I see you. I see you coming. You being at least a little agoraphobic. Fear of crowds.
So I looked it up yesterday. Ching chong doesn't mean anything in Chinese. It's just a derogatory slang term.
It doesn't mean anything?
No.
What about last names?
Maybe Ching and Chang.
Senate. Qing was one of the long-running dynasties of China. You remember that? Look up the Qing dynasty. Something, I don't know who you were talking to. Maybe it was Bro Cloud. Maybe it was a Gemini. But the Qing dynasty ruled China for many, many, many years. So it doesn't mean something. It's a last name, dude. It's last name. Cheech will tell you what it means, you know, or not Cheech, but Red in the next movie. He said they take a bunch of silverware and they throw it up, and then whatever it lands, you know, that's how they name the kid. Ching Chong Bing Bang Bing, you know, like that. He'll tell you what it means. But yeah, man, they ruled China. The Chinese. It's fucking Chine, for example. I mean, this is a Chinese house.
Bing lao.
Bow wow. Bow wow. What did I say I was gonna do in my country? Like meow meow bow bow wow wow or whatever. I was gonna name the album after like that sound. It's like bow wow. That was fun. I made so many songs recently. And the birds are back, so there's no more storm. Good man, now I can hear you. The birds are back and they're fucking happy, and I judge the world by what they say. Because that's reminded me, because I write music with them. I listen to them. Senate's getting it's hit ups. They're like, yo, dude, I got a private message for you.
What? What?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you.
What? Pull me in the wagon, Dad. Pull me in the wagon, Dad. I'll give you $1. I'm gonna send Senate $4 to sneak one of those little like bottle pop, rocket pop like bottles of that bullshit. Just one of those like little fucking handles. $4, dude. You go grab one of those little pocket nightmares. You know what I mean? I'll give you $4 now. I will mark it on my calendar, Sarah. I swear to you not. That's 11:30 my time. I'm smoking another super sour diesel.
You gotta
from
buy
Man.
me a 12-pack and a twisted tea.
I did that yesterday. I called it a Josh, but I had one on my.
12-pack isn't exactly enough, but twisted tea and 12-pack.
Dude, you haven't had anything to drink. We'll get you fucking Coors Light 12-pack. Or what do you guys have? Bush? Then get the full Bush.
Yeah, we have Bush Light.
Fuck Bush, man.
I
They'll
don't
give you
even
diarrhea.
think the gas station got Coors. They got a limited selection. It's like Bud Light, Bush Light, White Claws, Twisted Teas, shit like that.
Well, we don't want you doing soccer mom shit like White Claws and Twisted Tea. I'm sorry. I'm not buying any soccer mom shit. Yeah. You can bang them in the forest. Don't fucking take them out.
Because I want to hold your hand too. It's like J-Lo or Fergie or one of them bitches.
You're going to be doing the watermelon crawl tomorrow. That's what's going to happen.
If you drink, don't drive. Do the watermelon crawl.
That's what you're going to be doing, man. On that clear malt and shit. You'll be doing the watermelon crawl. Josh, that's why, Brooklyn, he's, it was very hard for him to admit the transition, but it was easiest for us to see because of the hair and the White Claws and then dye your hair red, and loving anime. It was like, oh, clearly I know where this is going, then, baby. It's fine. We all accept you.
He thought he was a real life anime character after he dyed his hair.
You know what a weeaboo is?
Yeah, bro.
It's in the mirror of bruh. That's what a weave is. You know what I mean? Weaves are, they're fucking trash. Weaves are trash. You know what I like from Japan? Nothing. But, Sony is like my digital father. You know what I mean? Like, I have nothing to say about it. But JVC is the creator of VHS. But what do I like from Japan? Nothing. I'll be hanging in Korea, motherfucker. I'll be over there. There's nothing I like from Japan. Nothing. Name it. Fucking rice wine? Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, name it. Name a Japanese thing. But mini food? Fuck you. Like, name something that's Japanese that I like.
If you drink, don't drown. Do the watermelon crawl.
My sister hates my younger sister. We're like we're less than a year apart, right? Same month that we were born, 6 days apart, or 6 days short of a year. Right? She hates everything Japanese too. She does. And then, I had to educate this dude, and he's from Mauritius, which is in the Indian Ocean, but it's now like a sovereign state. It used to be like India would have it, Africa would have it. So he's half Indian, half African. You know what I mean? But he grew up in like a resort sort of outclave or enclave or whatever. So it's like the suburbs. So he grew up with fucking, just the same as you and I. Like he had like, dairy stores like a 7-Eleven or whatever. And he had like Burger Kings and he had like, it was just the same shit we grew up with, right? And but I had to, he was wondering about Japanese girls, why they laugh all the time, and I was like, well, because they're not allowed to have an opinion. You know what I mean? So everything they say, if you ask them a question, they'll answer you, but then they'll laugh at it. They're like, it doesn't matter what I just said. They're not allowed to have an opinion. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing like I sit Japanese, like I told you. You know what I mean? I sit Japanese, but there's nothing that I love with Japanese. But well, my father is my father, so let's say Sony is my digital brain, and I have no way around that. VHS was created by JVC. I have no way around that. That's just signing a package together. Because I don't like anything Japanese, and my sister's even worse. She'll be like, they think they're so smart, huh? She hates me. I'll just be in Korea. Korea is fucking fun. I like Korea. Name something Japanese I'm supposed to like. Didn't you get Japanese candy? You probably did.
Anime.
Fuck anime. The only good anime is adult. So it doesn't matter that it's anime. It matters that it's adult. Like Street Trash and, like Ghost in the Shell. Those are serious and adult. It doesn't matter that it's anime. So fuck anime. It doesn't matter. Rice, we got rice everywhere. So stuff that. Seaweed, I don't really need any seaweed. Whaling? No, I don't need any whaling shit. If I was an Inuit and I needed like whale blubber to like fix my fucking muckluck boots or whatever, I would do that and I would eat the blubber. But I don't need no whale. Tell me what's good. Oh, Australia's nearby? Whoa. Now you're talking real. That's like when you're going to a vag and you end up in the dirt land in the butthole. So yeah, okay, so they have a butthole right there that's called Australia with a bunch of white goons and a bunch of natives. Yeah. No, that ain't good. So give me another reason. Yeah, weeaboos are nuts. So your woman, she likes the K-pop, J-pop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I keep throwing this on my daughter. Like, you gotta give me that. Like the K-pop style, right? You gotta give me that. So she does. But she starts with this, and I'm like, don't be, do this. Don't be like this, because look at my hole. And don't be pick me, because that's Japanese. And kawaii, don't be kawaii, because that's Japanese. Japanese, dirty knees, with the
Being loud.
That is, you're speaking Laotian. You're now a resident of Laotia. You're speaking like Shell's family and shit. Mau Mau. Yeah, Mau Mau.
Wow, that's like
So how many morphemes? How many morphemes are there? Because you got ma, ba, wa, da, la, ba, cha, ti, la, mao, di, ow. You know what I mean? Like, how many morphemes are there? It's still under 30. It's less than your teeth. I mean, it's more than your teeth, maybe, but it's still under 30. Those are the only sounds that we can make all around the world. There's like, you know what I mean? Less than 30. That's one of them. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. Ooh, ee, ooh, ching, chang.
What if there was a language that incorporated burps and they had to eat like a lot of beans and rice to be able to burp on for their language?
And they needed more gas in the tank.
Yeah.
My language requires you to fart on command.
Ting tong.
Yeah, those are not morphemes. Those are different. Yeah. We're talking about vocal morphemes. They're very, very limited. But you're talking about the clicks, pops, and everything. Those are the extras.
Yell a click.
What about this though? What if I really did have to on-demand fart like you said, and so we have to carb up, and then we have to be like, I said dick, but I, and I don't, you know what I mean? You have to do it on time and shit. That would be really hard. You'd have to do the farts on time. I don't, in that,
Hello, my name.
His name Cluck Cluck Cluck. Cluck Cluck Cluck. Oh look, instead of cheers, man, clink, clink. His name Cluck Cluck, and we clink. I wrote Tijuana Bird. I wrote Tijuana Bird way before Margaritaville. And which platform, Sarah? By the way, I got the time now. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11. 11:30. Which platform? Discord. Because the IG doesn't have a phone on mine. I can't call you. I can't call you on the IG. So is it Discord or FB? I'll hit you up either way at 11:30 for sure. For sure. And then we'll do that mushy thing if we want that mushy thing. I'll get the quarter that way and then the 3/4 this way. But if you want. All you motherfuckers are gonna pay. It is you who are the ball lickers. I guarantee if you smoke this fatty boot blatty blunt, you'll see a sailboat, some big titted mermaids. Look at me, you sloppy bitch. Oh, we got that echo. Whoa.
That exact same scenario, he got beat and harassed all the way out of school. This is the kid, William Frey. He's on the surf team.
Thanks for the 9 likes, man. That's almost, our max. Our max is actually 11, or whatever. 412 would be cool. 4 people in and 12 likes. That's my birthday. I turned 49 last time. I know some of you bitches are old too. Yay, hey. 54-year-olds. Let's hang. Senate's looking for a 54-year-old woman with some big blows that he can just get his face smushed with, and she was manhandling and smash his cheek in between a couple of fucking slippery globes that are all rubbed up in diddy oil, and they'll just be slapping his face until his beard falls off because it's cheaper than shit. I'll be right back. He's getting real excited. I told him he's gonna get slapped around with some globes, man. Some glistening globes, glistening golds.
Don't drive, smoke some fentanyl.
do the are you my mom crawl? Smoking that shit like what the fuck are you? Oh man, the Fetty crawl, man, the Fetty crawl with the Diddy oil and the Zreek show. That's my weed strain, the Zreek show. It's a cross of Freak Show and the Z strain, obviously. Yeah. Like a Zittles. You know what I mean? I got a Zittles and a Freak Show.
I can't breathe.
You okay?
I can't breathe.
That's in your imagination. You are breathing. You wouldn't be fucking talking if you weren't breathing. You're fine.
Yeah, if George Floyd was alive right now, what would he be doing?
Who?
George Floyd.
Who the fuck is that? Say that again.
He's a black dude that the cops killed because he overdosed on fentanyl. And they proved it was fentanyl.
Oh, somebody thought I met him. That's so funny. So George Anthony Flores, okay. Yeah, he had this band called Battalion of Saints, and he moved to Baltimore, and it became Bats AD. He made a new band, right? So I know this guy, George Anthony Flores, right? And I told this guy one time, right? And he thought I said I knew George Floyd, and he was like, you know what, he deserved it. And I was like, what the fuck? You know, it came from out of nowhere. I was like, no, I don't know that guy. What the hell? Yeah, now that I know what you're talking about. So if he was live right now, do you think I would be watching it? Is that the question?
Anyway, if George Floyd was alive right now, he'd be breathing.
Oh, that was the answer. I thought if you meant if he was on a live, I was wondering if you thought would I be watching it, and I can guarantee you the answer is no. Because you know Millie Vanilli. Well, Vanilli is the only one that's still alive, Fab Moran, and he goes live on YouTube, and I never watch it. So, yes, Bucket. Bucket, my hand. Can I eat your sandwich? No. So put the sauce away in the fridge so you guys don't use it. But yeah, the answer is no. I would not be watching him live. And what would he be doing right now? Not being crushed in the chest. Yes. Wasn't he crushed in the chest?
If you drink, don't drive, smoke some fentanyl. I don't even smoke weed. If you're gonna be a real man, smoke some fentanyl.
That guy, there's a guy who was famous, like kind of, I don't know, like what do you call it, SoundCloud vapor tracks or whatever, and he's got that one that y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. I need to get my other fucking phone so I can play that song. Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. It's a hell of a song, you know what I mean? Look it up, Senate. You have two phones. Look up y'all cowards don't even smoke crack. It's a really good track. And then he would just get anybody to like remix his shit and cut it and just put it back up so he would have like more fucking tracks to sell, you know, at like 21 tracks an album, you know, or a mixtape, so to speak. But yo, cowards don't even smoke crack. I'm smoking my second sour diesel. You find it or no?
Yeah, playing it right now.
I can't hear it. What's his name?
Viper.
Oh, like a snake? Is it spelled like Viper?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They had a Viper security system for cars back in the day, and they made really crazy ads where there was like a purple snake that would go like lick the leather arm of a criminal with a crowbar, and they'd run away. Which is not how a security system on a car works, but it's pretty interesting. And Viper is also the subject of Street Trash. And it's more like King Cobra, I guess you would say, than a Viper. But you like that shit, Senate? I think he's pretty inspired. Like, I think he's a pretty good musician. You know what I mean? That's one of his originals. Like, I think his cuts, sometimes really suck. But that's one of his originals. I think he's a pretty good musician. Like Bling Bling is, too, right? Pretty interesting, right? Turn it off, Senate. Turn it off. I don't want to see that. You know what? That's a famous one. Turn it off. Turn it off. They used it in Mystery Science Theater 3000 where they had the robots, right? They would say, turn it off. Turn it off. And what that is, it's from the 1978 or 79 movie that's called Hardcore. And what happens is, George C. Scott was like fat, indignant white boy. You know what I mean? Like, he has to go see like a snuff movie or something or a porno with his daughter in it or whatever. And they're like screening it. And like, he's in like like a trench coat and like, because he's a big old fat guy, right? And he's watching it and they're screening it on the wall, and it's like his daughter getting murdered or railed. I don't know which one, but you know, it's either a porn or a snuff, and he's like, turn it off, turn it off. And the movie's called Hardcore, so everybody's seen it. You know what I mean? It's so funny. Turn it off, please. I don't want to listen to Viper anymore, man. Please look up Atmosphere. You don't know official video. Atmosphere. You don't know official video. It's kind of about a waitress, but it kind of speaks the truth. You don't know, you don't know, you don't know, you, because everybody's an actor. So yeah, look up Atmosphere, You Don't Know, official video, because there's a video with it. But it's so point on. So point on. What is there, an ad first? Damn, that. You don't, you don't.
Vegetables that are fucking marinated, and then
Y'all cowards don't even smoke crack.
Not bad. Not bad.
Alcoholics, real bullshit. Boofaholics, real bullshit.
All right, Senate, what do we do? Do we go on Whatnot and like sell stuff, or do we watch somebody else's show? Cassettes. I should sell cassettes, right?
You can do what you want, boy.
You know that. Well, I was asking, man. I was being polite. I'm hanging out with, like you said, my best friend in the world, you know, whatever. So, asshole. Don't fucking put those responsibilities on me, asshole. Like I said, I'm not committing to you. I got some Christian music to listen to, though. If you really want to have a good old hoedown good time, I got some Christian music on. I got some music from the 1600s. Yes, everybody, it's time to relax. Take a nap like Taco Shell. And take a nap like who else did it?
New content you want to hear?
What do you got?
Tapped into some new content.
Fire?
Every time Drewski's yelling, singing, and whatever, I pull
Wait,
out my
wait,
phone to record it. Right,
Oh, you're a sniper now. You snipe them? You're an audio sniper. You know what BG says to do? And this is why, you know, he tells everybody they're evil, right? But this is what tells on him. He said screen grab. So he screen records, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, you know, like we get kicked out of here every day. So nobody ever sees what we did, you know what I mean? But he screen records. And he's like, that's what you should do. And then he's like, oh, I didn't say nothing. Somebody in the chat said, you know, and like those dummies, because he's like top 2%, you know, in the brain world where they live, you know what I mean? He's like, way up there, you know, they're like 98 and, you know, how many deaths, you know what I mean? But he's like top 2%. So he just tells them somebody else says it, and they're like, well, yeah, you're right, man, you know, you're right.
Well, you're a bitch that doesn't give me fuck.
I don't give a fuck either. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
I'm just saying what Jason said.
Dude, is Jason in Australia? I don't listen to them motherfuckers, man. Yeah, right? I don't listen to motherfuckers. Senate. If they're so cool, they can come here, man. Who's stopping them? You know what they do every year here? Twice? Christmas and fucking Black Friday? They buy new TVs, right? And then the old TVs get on they're free. You know what I mean? Right? Twice a year. You know what they do in Australia? They get it with social credit. You know, because we're testing them. You know, we're going to see how much, because you're already the, you know, progenitor criminal. Let's go ahead and see how much you make swipe off of a human being. And we just test them because they're nice. Like, if it all goes bad, what do? You throw the tent over the island. Fucking smoke on. Who are they going to tell?
Got that right, boy.
That's right, boy. That's right, boy. My father was Department of Defense. They launched things into the sky. They launched things to see things, you know? And where do you think they went? Australia. They went to the other side of the world. Them motherfuckers didn't even have anything else to say. They were like, I'm in DC. Let's go to the other side of the world. You know, like they didn't even think about it. They just did it, you know, and they ended up over there. And then they were like, this is convenient. This is where Britain sent all of its white prisoners. Prison colony that happened to have natives that they didn't even know were there. They were like more tree people, you know, so they didn't come out until later. They're aboriginals. They call them aboriginals, you know, but the first peoples, wherever you are, the first peoples. Like Sarah is a Yaqui in the Mexicans, but she was raised as a white school child. So she learned the white school child culture, even though she was a Yaqui.
Yes, sir.
And that makes her very, very interesting. And she definitely paints better butterflies than I do. And that's why, you know, when you said that, that's a start. I can't paint better.
Bro, I found this guy on here. It's called the Drip Man or Drip Gang or something like that.
He's a dripper.
He's got fake like rainbow colored yarn dreads, like made out of yarn, like put to his hair on his head.
Yeah,
He's got
they're
fake
called.
stick-on tattoos, and he's got fake chains, and he fucking like what the fuck?
I think they're called dread foils. They're called dread foils, like because it's a foil or a foible, right? So they're called dread foils when it's like fake shit, right? It's like a Raven thing. Candy necklace. Well, Raven has plastic necklace, you know. He's really Raven, so I'm not dissing him. He's so good.
The Browns kicking in.
So do you think I should talk this lady who I gave her number to get her VHS into driving me there? Because I think she will. It'd be fun to try, right? Just to get a free ride. Because my son has to go to the doctor, right? But if I do like Medicare type, you know, driving to the next place, the place that he's going to be referred to, I can't get in it because he's too old. My daughter I can because I'll be like, you know, patient and father. But his ride will be scheduled for one head. You know what I mean? So there's no way I can join. So, but that's okay. He used to go to school in like an Uber, so I know he can do it. I'm just saying, these motherfuckers that pick you up on your medical rides, right? First of all, they make you late every fucking time. They make you late, right? Secondly, there is not one time that they don't talk to you about Jesus, hand you a fucking Jesus card, read from the Bible, talk about being like the weirdest tribe, like, you know, like I'm the Israelites. They'll say the craziest shit, but it's always Jesus. You know what I mean? And it's always late. And I can't believe it. They're like, you're trapped. You know what I mean? I mean, I think I heard of it. I think I heard of it already. Actually, I'm confirmed. I'm confirmed on the same page. You want to see our cross? You want to see our cross? Because I'll show you.
Dude looks like a chick's ass.
You look like a chick's ass. You're trying to make me feel bad because I used to feel bad? I know what I look like. I actually look really good, man. I'm ready for summer, man. I'm in my swim trunks, and you know we're going swimming. You know what I mean? So what are you talking about? I'm in my swim trunks, and we're going swimming. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, buddy.
I was looking for a simple thing. You hear them? Birds are happy. There you are. Now that the birds are happy, like I said, now that the birds are happy, I'm grabbing another one of those devil insides. Grabbing another one of them. Fire, fire, and another joint. Yeah, Kenny. Not deep. Close. The green ones, man. What you doing, man? What you talking about? What are you thinking about, man?
Cooking his pork roast.
It's not done yet? In the air fryer, I thought it would have been done in like 14 minutes.
That's what I was gonna go in the middle. I'll put it in there for like 45 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Like 1200.
Yeah, man, I understand you're cooking it way down into like, you know, unctuous territory or whatever. Stoner just went live. Stoner just went live. Well, you know, when you hit me up, like I said, he was on this record, and I asked him, is it blue? And he said, that's a good question. I mean, his assistant had to deliver, and he said, that's a good question. No, it's black. And then he went and got this. That's the same as mine, right? And then he put them both up, and he said, they're the same price anyway, because, you know, they're from the same year. Right? But I never even got to what the price was, because he asked me, and I said, oh, well, I was watching it, but I will do that as soon as I can. You know? So I didn't even get to that, and maybe nobody even bought it. But anyway, it was pretty cool that, you know, he was featuring a record that I was featuring, you know. And I got this record for a really low price. Like, you wouldn't even believe it. Because on YouTube, right, there's a group called the Vinyl Company, you know? So they're all about this shit, right? So this is a Vampire Weekend, 2 discs, you know, so they split it into 4 sides, open up, you know, 2 discs and a book and shit. And they love this shit, right? I got this shit for like $5 dude. I mean, this is like $35 shit, you know, to me, and you know, to somebody else it might be $7, you know. So yeah, I got it for like $5, you know, because I know that they look for that shit. You ever hear of the Vampire Weekend? No. But you know what? Even if you go to Target right now, you will find Vampire Weekend Records, I guarantee, or Walmart, but you won't find this one. So that means that Walmart actually is like fucking advertising for you. You know what I mean? Because you can get one of their records, their Vampire Weekend Records, but not this one. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a gift card with a book and two different discs. But I got it for nothing. You know, I got it for fucking $5. And, you know, it's literally still in with a shipping, you know, component. So I can just ship and ship it back up. You know what I mean? So this says shipping back, but it's not the free ship. If they pay for it, so shipping box, USPS, whatever. They could basically just fly it back and sell it again. There you go. There you go. Just slide it right back in there. After I listen to it, because obviously, you know, the spoils of the game are like the education, so I get to listen to it and hear it. Shit I never would have bought because other people did. Why would I buy this shit that I never listened? But if I get to listen to it now, I get to listen to both sides and every song. My neighbor maybe doesn't even know the song. Maybe I like other songs. So I finally am listening to shit that other people had. Because I'll buy that, like that, and a song. I mean, that's nothing for a record like that. You know what I mean? I just put it up for 35 minutes. But I want to hear it. I just want to hear it. Also, I make so much money on the Kindle Fifth account for the tax. They're gonna be like, "Why did you make $32,000 when I know last year you made 1,700 as a person?" You know what I mean? And now you make 32,000. Like, yeah. And they'll be like, "Are you real?" I'm like, nope. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to pay the fucker. But he owes me already. The taxes already owe me. So. You ever see Amy? That's what I've been hanging with.
Quintanilla. Amy Quintanilla.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been watching hers for like 3-4 days. John's
I
over
don't
there.
subscribe
John's
to
over
women
there.
very often. I fucking hate women.
You hate who?
Women as a whole.
Why?
They're
What did
horrible.
they do to you? Can I see that picture again when you met your girl and she was younger? Let me see the picture. What? Because I want to see what appealed to you then. It doesn't happen now. You don't know when. I want to see the picture again. Because I didn't really look at it because I'm blind. Look kind of gospel.
I caught Drewski on camera singing "Dude Looks Like a Lady."
Dude looks like a lady. I've heard him sing that before. So what? He's a gay ass Aerosmith fan? Or is that more like you're thinking like more broad cloud territory?
I just think it just means dude kind of looks like a lady. I don't know if it means he's trans or what.
So since Trevor is Robert backwards, right? Fifi would be an if. So their friends are kind of like ifs, you know, and they're like, if and I want to, I might stick my ding dong in your butt. You know what I mean? So I don't know how it works there, but it's kind of weird at the border, I guess. You know, maybe it's just like the sheep. You walk into the border and they're like, "Oh, I'll do anything to go back." They say, you know what I mean? Like they just back up on you to push them at the border. Maybe not even the foot, just the border. They I'll do anything to back up. Is that how it works? So 12-pack of beer, right, on the weekend, right? Just put it up on your shoulder, you can get it home, right?
Yep. Penis pumping Jones, yeah.
I wonder what Stone Stunner is doing for his other life, you know what I mean? Man, I think you're overcooking that pork, man.
Yeah, yeah.
God damn, man. All right, here we go. Hold on. I got a well, I power bank, but it's charged, so I don't want to plug it in. I'll plug it in. What up, kid? Baby, how you doing, there, baby? Did you brush your hair twice? Like I asked. Why not? Why not? Do it. Just do it twice. It's your fucking hair, and it ain't no hurt. Do it twice, okay? I asked you, just do it. It'll be good for your life. It'll be good for your life. Man, I got so many tattoos to get.
That's blue time, I think.
Oh shit! It's only it's not even 7. I thought you said it was 9 o'clock, man. I thought it was 9 o'clock, man.
What or something? Or something. Give me a second and we'll go out. Get away from my camera.
All right. What do you want me to do? Kick you out?
No, my daughter wants to go outside. I said, give me a second and we'll go out.
Yeah, just press the fucking music button.
Get. I like that. Cool.
Cause there ain't nothing but.
That. That.
What's your favorite
Just
color?
push the mute so don't. And the kids don't have to be over.
That. I can put this up.
What?
The things.
I'll put it up on my shelf.
Okay. I also want to write art pieces. Oh. That
Man, this fucking weed is good. Man. This weed is good. I'm gonna grind up some.
Joe looks like a lady.
No, I do not, man. I have a very mannish haircut. Very mannish. I might look like a dyke. Not like a lady that you know. Not like a lady that you know. Excuse me, nipple. I won't apologize for it. I'm sorry. Perfect. Like, wiggity dicky. Wiggy dicky. Wiggy dicky. Every once in a while, Senate, look, check this out. You know the Little Mermaid cover? One of them has a golden phallus, right? So I have it, and it's a little bit of a crispy white clamshell cover over here. So what I do every once in a while is I put it in the background when I'm like trying to sell DVDs or something, and I just put it in the background. Like my son, many years ago, and because it happens it's happened in literature, it's happened in film, and it's happened in reality. They'll talk about a commercial shoot and sneak a deep kid. So my son called it the sneaky deep. You know, they sneaky deep. You know, they put one peepee in there, they sneaky. And, you know, so I put that back there. I don't say like, oh, this is for sale, but I just put it like behind in the background. The sneaky deaky cover. It was obviously retracted once they saw the I guess the dill. There's some sort of dill pickle.
Oh, I mean, like,
But I'll just slip it back there. That's an Easter egg, you know. If somebody wants it, like I showed the other day in my storage, I showed the Devil in Miss Jones 3 and 4 on DVD, and dude was like, "Oh, I have those. If you need them, made it vehicle, right?" Well, the thing is, I probably have both, but that's not the point. When I live with other people, we watch 3 together. You know what I mean? Not in a weird way, but for a lot of reasons. Because it's actually a great movie, and because it's got like good music. But anyways, I lost it when we left. You know, just like roommates with. So I lost my copy, and I still want them, even though maybe I probably have them. But he said I got both of those, and I was like, well, a 3 would do me because a 4, I got a 4 right here. It's a 3 and 4 DVD set. He's just telling me he has the VHS. I don't sell to them offline. You know what I mean? So they want me to do that shit. I don't do it. I'll say, so I'll bring it to you and whatnot. You know what I mean? And one dude tried to tip me. He gave me $5. He's like, that's a down payment. I was like, no, it's not. We have no agreements. I don't know. You took me $5. I got $5. Nope. It's not a down payment. We'll talk about it. I don't know. I will host it live because that makes it a legitimate business that I can pass off to my kids. I have to kill the estates of everybody, you know, around me. It's not a lot of people, but 3 estates is a lot of estates. I mean, I'm only trying to buy 50. I'm only trying to buy 2 estates. And selling off 3 is, you know, pretty significant, right? If I want to, you know, get them down to 2, and we bought in at an earlier time, and everything was inflated. Now, well, duh, you know, we'll make money. Like it's just fucking math. It's math. We'll fucking make a lot of money, hand over fist, 3 times easy. Anything that we sell at half market value, we double our fucking buy-in on. Everything. And I got 3 estates worth of that. And more. And more. I have friends. And I'm old, so I know old people. And old people die all the time. There's no record in the world that's worth $450 to me. Nothing in the world. That's a joke. $300? No. That's a joke. 190? Maybe. Maybe. Very few, right? Definitely not 300. 190? Maybe. On a list of fucking 2. That's only because I've done well already. Yo, Senate, what if I do a VHS pickup flip?
I don't know. What's up?
Well, what if I do a VHS pickup flip as a show? It will make them half angry and half intrigued. You know what I mean? They'll be a little bit angry. They'll be like, you know, you're going to inflate these prices, but then they'll be like, well, but I wasn't there. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a pretty cool, spicy, sweet and sour dish. A little bit of spice. We gotta be good presenters. We gotta be good presenters. A little bit spicy. You're overcooking that pork. It doesn't even have a bone. It doesn't even have a bone. Bone is good. Bone is good. Like get a gutty. You know what I mean? I go to the gas station, they sell me the gutty. I go to the restaurant, they sell me the gutty. I go to the subway, they gutty. I go to the gas station, and they gutty. And they gutty. Gutty. Bada. See, birds are happy. That means everything's fine.
Fall apart.
Nah, Burger Bob is your actual best friend, man. If you guys trade, you guys trade. But I will be buying you some beers or something, bro. Sarah wants. How much you want, Sarah? I'll give you
I might
12.
buy that right now.
Did she shout out the price of a 125 millimeter for a reason? How much is it? She can get a 32 pack now. Let's see, what was the price that she shouted? Taco, what was the price that she wanted? We gotta find that. How much is it? 750. No, I know it's in there. I know it's in there. What's the money price? Where is it? I'm looking. Do you see it? I'm scrolling. What's the actual price? I think it was $25. That's way in. I'm not. I'll do 17. Was it 25? Yeah, it says okay. 32 pack. Use a backpack. Yeah, here it is. Hell yeah. Come on, how much? Okay, we'll do 17. We'll do 17. Because I can't remember it, but it was like 25. That's too much.
Yeah, how does Sarah have time to type a chat if she's so busy?
Robot. She lives in a multi-level building in Detroit. They have like 95 residents. I sent them a book. You know what I mean? Operation Manual. The dog's upstairs, man.
Living in
Dog's
she's living in.
dog upstairs.
I'm just joking, fool.
I know, but they don't need it. No, I mean, you can pre-program, like a MailChimp, like, you know what I mean? You know what a MailChimp is? It's a company name, but it's still a concept, actually. You know, MailChimp, you schedule delivery.
Maybe she's on the one live stream. She's on her face.
She's not a real person, though. She's an AI. So basically, a bot. She's a bot. Fleshy bot. Fleshy bot. I don't know what they are. You know, what is a fleshy bot? What is it? I told you. I told you. You can't upset the dog.
No.
I'm looking at the wall here.
I might need it. Just go.
Go inside.
Oh, just go play.
Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
This doesn't work.
Whoa. Jimmy used to work on the dogs.
Working every day, he's saving his life. Oh, yeah. Is that okay? Oh, he got to hold on to what he got. He got each other, lots of he'll give him a chance. Whoa, halfway there. Whoa, one more time, one more time. Well. Juice away. Well. But yeah, I can use this as a brush now.
So did Janie's dad Momo her or what?
Who?
Janie's dad.
Who's
Jamie's dad.
Jamie?
Whatever.
I don't know James. Oh, James.
Janie's got a
Yeah,
gun.
okay, wait. Don't sing yet. What did her daddy do? It's Janie's last IOU. Yes, he beat her because it sounds like he impregnated her. If you really dig into it, yeah, I think Janie had a child, which was his grandchild and his son. Yes, I mean grandchild and child. You know what I'm saying? I think so.
You know that song's not very good. Like, how did that ever blow up?
Okay. Okay. So there was an album before that, right? It was called Permanent Vacation, right? It was produced by Desmond Child. He did like Bon Jovi type shit, right? And he made these like really cool songs, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you're my angel, come and save my tonight. And it's so romantic and stuff, and everybody loves it, right? So they had this really killer album called Permanent Vacation, you know, right before. And so they were riding on that, and it just got worse, and it just kept getting worse. It kept getting worse, you know. They were kind of dead anyway, right? Like I was listening to that one the other day that was awesome because that was back when they were still riding, you know. It was like pre-UPC. There's no UPC on there. It's a pretty clean record. So it's pretty cool. But that's when they were riding. But they died for a while. What they did was they did Aerosmith. Ah, shit. What was it called? It was like called Classics Live. So they put out like a double album of old songs, you know, formed somewhere where it sounded good. Like it would be like a title track from like 12 albums, because it was a double record or something. It was called Aerosmith, you know, Greatest Hits Live 1 and 2 or whatever. So yeah, they got a lot of traction then. You know? So anything they would do. And MTV didn't want to put anybody over like 30 years old on the screen, right? That was like de rigueur. Like they didn't want to put old people on the screen, right? But hi, how you doing, Kev? But people like Aerosmith, they're like 50 or whatever. But you know, it's because it's like Run DMC crossed with them and did Walk This Way. You know, I still have that Walk This Way over there. You know, I play it on my other show. You know? But yeah, it's because of that kind of shit. You know, they could have sold anything. They could sell anything at the time. It just kept getting worse. Yeah, it just kept getting worse. What's up, Catherine? Catherine follows like classical to hip hop. She is very, very well versed in music. Catherine, I'm asking you straight up. What is your favorite Arrested Development song? Don't say there's so many, Catherine. You tell me what is your top 2 favorite Arrested Development songs, please. Come on, you can do it. There's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer. I'll tell you that. I don't know where I put my letters.
You know when Tiny was arrested, I found her underneath a train.
Janie.
She said,
The lightning and the thunder. No, they said the spell that she was under, the lightning and the thunder, nothing's gonna beat it again. Or whatever they say, you know, the spell that she was under, the lightning and the thunder. Ain't nothing gonna be same again. Or whatever they say.
a crack pipe. Gonna smoke some tonight.
Pride from Sesame Street, she said to use that.
What's up, Catherine? And you and
Catherine's talking about Sesame Street. All right, so I got to get a dark color now that I got this, and I got that, this. So now I got to get a dark color that I can dip this in. This is a dead pen, but it'll make a brush, so to speak.
What did her pop do? They should have said that. They should have said, what did her pop do?
Oh, you can look this one up, Sonny, if you want to win, right? I put this one on my whatnot, right? There's this hamburger lady, right? Burger lady, right? She likes this old bouncy pogo pump type stuff. She likes this nice pogo pump type stuff. And so she likes DOA. And I put it out there. Here's DOA. I put it out there to all of them about this lyric. Give me back all my DOA records or I'll show you right. Give me back all my DOA records or I'll show you right. And then I have a hint if they even ask, but nobody's got to it. Give me back all my DOA records and I'll show you right. And I have a hint to follow it, but nobody's even come that far. But I'm like, who is that lyric? Who is that lyric? Because I think Hamburger Lady, she's going to buy all of that shit eventually. One of the DOAs I have is like a fundraising benefit. I can't really sell it right now. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be fundraising way back then. But yeah, I'm going to do this pond and all that stuff.
Matt. What did her pop do?
Are you watching AI or something right there? I heard some bass. You know what I mean? Did you create something?
Nah, I had to call my girl and wake her up.
She
to work.
bass too? She makes sheep sounds? She does? Oh my gosh. Your woman is a sheep woman. What do werewolves do around now? We have to like tuck tail and shut up. Can't be rude.
You know when your mother was arrested.
I don't know how to deal with them. I've never been around a bunch of sheep, just a bunch of kittens.
Your mom ever been arrested?
For drinking and driving.
Hell
yeah. She wouldn't say. For smashing somebody's house in with her car. Yeah. A couple times. We used to have this place, man. It still is my favorite restaurant. It's still open. Motherfucker lied to me, man. Last time I went there, I went at noon or like 11:30, and I waited, like for 40 minutes, so 12:10, right? And he was like, no, I was here. I called him at like 4. I was like, you asshole, you weren't here. I was there at noon, and I was hungry. It's my favorite restaurant, right? But my mother, I used to, anytime I would just be like, she'd be like, yeah. And we would drink pitchers of fucking sangria and margaritas, like in pitchers, dude. You know what I mean? Like, and then it'd be like, because this is one of the few places in my area in DC that I used to work in. It's one of the few areas that had its own parking lot. So I would just do it for that, because I didn't drive, but she did, or my friends did. And I'd be like, I don't cost you that much. Give me a half an hour, which is like $5. But yeah, we would drink all of this. And yeah, she would drink tank. I mean, she would be tank and drive.
When Kurt Cobain said he had a gun, he really did. He didn't have a gun.
We already know that he didn't off himself.
My son's middle name's Cobain. Kurt Cobain.
Is it really? Yeah. You know what? He named his daughter's middle name Bacon.
Ling?
Like Francis Bacon, Sir Francis Bacon, or not Sir Francis Bacon, Francis Bacon. Do you know who Sir Francis Bacon is?
No.
Okay, well, there's a book called The Temper of Man. Temper of Man, maybe? The Temper of Man, I believe. That's by Sir Francis Bacon. Also, Sir Francis Bacon is he's attributed to writing all of the Shakespeare plays. Like, he's supposed to be the writer behind the actor that they used as the name. But if you read his shit, it's really interesting. And then there's Francis Bacon. He's a expressionist painter who did a lot of this weird, gooey, deathy stuff. You know, it's like gory, and a lot of it is like he also did all these mad popes, like Pope Honoris. You know, and he did all these mad popes and stuff. So it was a little bit paranoid. But anyways, I've seen his originals and shit. Big fan, big fan. That's Francis Bacon. So Frances Bean Cobain is what her name was. Frances Bean Cobain is what her name was. So she was named after Francis Bacon, the painter, not Sir Francis Bacon. As I said, Sir Francis Bacon, read the book that's called The Temper of Man. He's a real thinker. And also, he's attributed as being the most likely source of all the Shakespeare plays, as in the writer, not the dude that they used as a figure, sort of thing. That's all I can say about that.
Plant's only been in the ground for like 42 hours. Doing good.
Is it cold? I mean, it's hot over here.
It's hot.
How are you over there? It's fucking hot.
What her pop done? What he had some fun.
You better read all that, Sam. Catherine's talking to you.
Oh shit.
Catherine's talking to you. Oh, that's horrible.
This nigga, nobody believed her.
Wooly. Oh yeah, that's
It's got a gun and they never gonna believe it. Catherine's got a gun.
I'm just banned from what is it? Oh, Black Betty. I'm banned from Black Betty. I'm banned from doing that. Oh, Black Betty.
Catherine's got a gun.
Senate's got a beard. What did she put him through? He's been like a gay Jew. He's been repressed and molested by her mama and her fucking friends. No. Well, Senate's putting under, and he's lightning, and he's thunder, and he's gonna blow up my friends. He's tired of getting abused. Senate's got a revenge. I don't know what you're gonna do. So what are you gonna do to get him up and get it right?
I say hell yeah, like weird places. Like people say some horrible shit, I'll be like, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's horrible shit. I try not to.
My cat died yesterday. Hell yeah.
Did your cat die or just ran away?
My cat never came back.
So you don't know if it died. It probably didn't die.
Now that my cat has a gun and escaped, it threatened me not to follow it to its grave.
That would be funny if you try to go pick up your cat and he's like, he goes under his wing and he pulls out like a little derringer and he's like, "Nah, you don't, Dad." He's like, "No more. I ain't going back there." You know, and you're like, okay, I'm sorry. And he's like, I'm a street cat. You know, he's like, "Fuck you." You know, I'm a street cat now. He'll just tell you like a boss. You know what I mean?
I just pinned on my ear for like fucking a week. It's not turning white. It's pissing me the fuck. I'm actually not depressed.
He's like, "Dad, you've been holding me back. Don't you dare come near him." You know, he has like 2 shots and his little gun in his claw, his little cat claw. You know what I mean? You might get a hole in your stomach. Ow! I gotta go to the doctor, son, or else I'm gonna get infected.
The cat. I don't know if this is a cat scratcher from me falling or what. I don't remember.
Reminds me.
I remember 3 whole days on them fucking animals.
It reminds me of that abrupt record. I keep asking them. I told them I'll put a fucking fresh resonator in if you want.
Broke loud at sex with transvestite.
But you shouldn't even be cooking your food with that box cutter, man. So you don't know what that means. What?
Broke loud at sex with transvestites, and if you didn't know, now you know.
Who are you telling?
Telling everybody.
Yeah.
Like
We're gonna get reviewed. All right, everybody. Senate's got the floor. He's got something to say about Butt Cloud TV.
That's the other reason I can never be cool with bro again. I fucking told everybody he fucks trainees. He does.
Oh, so did you burn your own bridge?
I was my brother last night. He I messaged him. I was like, he's like, yo, what's up? I said, what's up, homie? That's all I remember. It was weird.
He answered you? He answered you?
He
He
texted
did?
me. I said, what's up, homie?
Oh, okay. He didn't answer you. Yeah. I was gonna say that's weird.
You're still cool or something? That's weird, bro.
Because you were awake too long and you texted like an ex-girlfriend.
I could see over his shoulder texting me that, and then it flat planed over to me, and I was like, yo, what's up, homie? I gotta go check on my my lemon. I'll see if it fucking needs.
Your lemon balls?
This connection out there. I have what?
Yeah. Well, go ahead. Give it a shot. I gotta go get a paint anyway. I mean, I got this point, but I need to go get a paint to use. I got the point, but I gotta go get the paint. I guess I'll get a purple. Because it's dark. Or see what else. I only got 3 paints. Should I start with white? Yeah, maybe I should start with white. I'll start way back. Yep. You got me. Listening. We'll start with white. This is gonna be pretty. The birds are happy, man. Chirp, chirp. Chirp, chirp. He'll say I kicked him out because he was taking a pee. He'll say I kicked him out because he was taking a pee. Whoa. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Ain't taking.
JoE's
What's up? I'll be right back, Senate. I'm gonna go get a dark color for this because I'm gonna start painting. Or no, actually, I'm gonna get the white first. Actually, yeah, I forgot about that. I'll be right back. I hope I got enough food out of that. At least to get. I just gotta get to 11.
JoE's balls are. Huh?
Then, goddamn, goddamn. I got all these fucking tapes from boy.
Especially when I'm sure to win. Because an animal. Say, okay, when you're ready.
Well, no, I got all this shit. Oh, so, you know what I gotta do? So I'm gonna go live and sell this shit. I got all this shit in my hand. Like, so much. I gotta sell it. It's hot. Too hot to be in my hand. Too hot. Hey, look, Senator, I'll show you why. I'll tell you why. There you go. Look at it. Like you said before, right? Like straight up. This one's signed by the author. And he's friends of, and her pictures are in there. But here you go. Sprinkle, sprinkle, little star. He's friends of. It's just time to make more. Look, Senate, it's just time to make more. This is what John and Schwartz end up doing, like America's Funniest Home Videos and shit like that. Somebody asked for the proof Gallagher. I said, "Is it this one?" I said, "I think it's in my hallway. It's this one." Found it. He asked for it. You know, I was like, "Yep, is it this one?" So you know what I mean? Oh, you want this one? Tabas King. This one's a Canadian movie that's really good. I can't remember that guy. He does very few movies, but he was in Honey I Shrunk the Kids. Okay. Anyway, he's in this. Hockey Night. It's called Hockey Night. Video magazine. Cassian of like other Jason Morgan type things. Bloody Murder Part 2. People love that. Love that cheese shit. Always Ernest in the house. Ernest Film Festival. I got Slam Dunk Ernest behind me that dude just sent me. I don't know why. So this is the Ernest Film Festival. This is the true shit, right? Really fucking cool. But somebody just sent me a Slam Dunk Ernest, right? So before I go live, I gotta find it because I don't need it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it was a bonus or what. You know what I mean? But I don't need it. I got more than one. And then I'll show you the really new shit. Or I'll show them either way. You'll see it either way. Oh, you want a baseball card? This is my boy right there. Jose No Can Lie. That boy can't lie. You ever notice? He doesn't know how to lie. You know what I mean? They were like, "You do steroids?" He's like, "Yeah." "Who you doing with?" He's like, "Yeah." You know what I mean? And they're like, "Could you not tell on them?" He's like, "Oh, I don't know." You know, he's like, he doesn't know how to lie. He's like, "Actually, we're really big and strong, right? Things are pretty cool where we are. Sir, could you please lie?" He's like, "No." No. So yeah, let me see what I got here. And also, what did I say? I got to get that other earnest because I'm very earnest about it. And then I'll do the art. The art is a lake scene. Huh? Oh, here you go. Bo Jackson, bro. Bo Jackson. What's that? Memphis Chicks, right? Memphis Chicks, Bo Jackson. See that shit? That's a keep, bro. That's a keep. Fucking Memphis Chicks, Bo Jackson, baby. Are you kidding me? Who's this motherfucker? I don't know. It's a draft pick. Anyways, those are keeps, man. You know who likes baseball cards? Almost nobody, but Dodger fans do. And we know Dodger fans, if you haven't noticed. So yeah, they like it. We're still trying Fuck. I think we stuck with that. Oh well, fuck it. This is all I got left. This one and all the new shit. All the new shit. I wonder how I should frame it. Put it like, all right, I'll just do a fucking taste shit. Dan's being weird. I'm just falling in love with my money. I'm like Scrooge McFuck. I'm like Scrooge McFuck. I'm in love with my money.
What did Dan try to take me through? I said one day I wasn't ready. What's the thing in your face?
I'm in love with my money, so I'm in love with it.
Oh, buddy, believe him. No, you like this guy.
Yo, there you go, man. There you go. You guys got a beta player? What kind of? You guys are a bunch of what? Almost, you don't have beta players? You same as everybody? You ain't got no beta players out there. What about an absolutely pristine Satyricon, Fellini Satyricon? Right. This you will see. Richard Simmons is 340 pounds in this movie. He's 340 pounds, Richard Simmons. You know, and it doesn't even fix the mouth because they made the VHS and beta convertibles. You see, you want one of these address? Well, fucking ass. I don't care. I don't know his address. I don't even know his fucking name. Yep, I sell him. Beta cord, actually, not beta max. Beta cord. Beta cord. No, those were not VHS. These are VHS. Cyborg Warrior is VHS, okay? Now this is a VHS. No, those were betas. Look how this is so much longer than Dracula and Son, or Son of Dracula. There's quite a bit of difference. And that's where things like Satyricon come in, because look, they do the same size box, right? But then there's a little bit of an insert. So you got the beta tape, boop, and then you got the VHS tape, boop. See, they're way different, eh? These tapes are way different, eh? That's how we make money. That's how we make money. Yeah, Richard Simmons is like 340 pounds in this movie. This movie is pristine to an exponential. You know, this is exactly how you would have picked it up in 1987, for example. You know, and it's a beta, and Richard Simmons is in it playing a lute or something. You know, and he's just a slob and sort of a Dionysian world, type thing. Well, they're rooming. Anyway. Yeah, this is a VHS. But somebody asked about this one. Which is better? None. 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 The rats are gonna eat it all. Don't fucking collect. Don't collect. Don't collect. Don't buy. Don't. Throw it all away. Throw it all away. This way. Throw it to me. Buddy, don't. Throw it away. My way. Dracula and Son. Beta. These are beta. Which is better? These will get me money for the beta guys. And those will give me money for the VHS guys. It's all money. It's all good. You want a Blu-ray? Are you a Blu-ray guy? Maybe you're a Blu-ray guy. I don't know you. We could become a thing. I got some fucking clothes. So I know I'm doing good. I like them both, man. They're both good. There ain't nothing wrong with either one of them. If you want to have a film festival, get a good projector. And just play whatever you're fucking reeling up. I tell everybody, you want to know the truth, right, Senate? I'll tell him because he's seen me. If you really want to know what I think, this is what I think. If you want to collect film on video, get a beta, throw the cover away, bust the fucking case open, and take the reel and make it like all in like acid-free storage, desiccant, like waterproof, everything. And then when you want to watch this fucking movie, you just restring it on one cartridge. That's it. I would keep the fucking reel. You know what I mean? And throw all this bullshit and all this paperwork and shit away. Because if you really want to watch that movie later and you have this magnetic tape reel and you just put it on any fucking case that you just made, you're all good. And it saves how much space? Like, think about it. You know what I mean? Seriously, I would fucking throw the cover away, everything. I don't know where I threw that cover. Yeah, Dracula and Son. Pricey shit, but I'm just telling the truth, man. I'm just telling the fucking truth. So the truth is, yes, it is beta. Beta's better. Because I would throw all that shit away and just keep beta real if I was a collector. But I'm not a collector, man. I was a consumer. And now I'm a capitalist. What is up, Sarah? How you doing? It's good to see you're still around. I still have to get a dark color so I can use that pen on this. But Senate, I was so ready to just go sell tapes, right? Fuck, I got a whole box of 16 new tapes. And one of them.
Sarah's got a gun.
Oh, whatever.
Sarah's got a gun.
Don't be talking about Sarah like that, man. That's not nice. Nah, you guys can do whatever you want. Sarah swears that she don't have a gun. No, she don't have a gun. When Kurt went kabang! Kabang! Where were you, at the beach? It was in like August, you know? You blew his head off. Somebody did. Yeah, you were at the beach.
Right near the beach.
Right
Boy.
near the beach, boy. Why would I wear this out then? Why would I wear this out? Senate's got it all, man. Got it all. So Vampire Weekend, I can't just sell it without listening to it, right? But anyway. They're chirping, man. They're happy. Like, yeah, this is post-storm over here. Yes, Sarah has a favorite man. His name is Rex.
A strain of what? Hepatitis?
What'd you say now, sir?
You
Look,
said you
I
have a
got
favorite. You said you have a favorite strain.
You want to start some confrontations? Don't forget that I got striation. This is a pulling muscle, son, and I will pull you from there to never. No, what'd you say? He's a pulling muscle. If you know what I'm saying. What'd you say? I'm Tennessee and greed. Hey, I said that's free. I'm Tennessee and greed. So there's this lady at this tobacco store, yeah? Said, look, she tried to impress me by giving me wooden matches all the time. I didn't want them, you know? But I reminded her of her mom. You know what I'm saying? She thinks her mom's cool or whatever. Her mom's like kind of a, I don't know, an alt person or whatever. So she would give me these because they're supposed to be $2.49. So she'd give them to me just to be nice all the time. But they're like, look, they're like 4 inches long, bro. Like, they're really, I'm not doing the fireplace, bro. I mean, I'm trying to smoke a joint. So I got more, you know what I mean? She'd do it all the time because she was trying to be nice. What strain? Today I have over here, and I'll pick it back up because right now I'm smoking a. Well, that was a quote. So this right here, it is a, what did I call it? Super sour diesel. It's just a little sample because I'm waiting on my next. So it's a super sour diesel. I got some, but I'm still waiting on my next. So what did I say? It smelled like lemonine, pinene, or citrusine, lemonine, pinene, and some kind of metal. I don't know what it is. Graphene. No, I'm smoking. This is super sour diesel here over here, and then this one is glow like this. So you got that one. And you got that one. Smoking both. Smoking both. Senna's going to the store. I'm gonna buy him a 11 pack. I'm gonna buy him an 11 pack right now. My Cash App. He's gonna get an 11 pack. Get juiced the fuck up. You know what I mean? He's gonna go home. You know, kiss the kids, and beat the wife. I mean, beat the kids and kiss the wife or something. I don't know what it is. He's gonna kick the kids. Somebody. His neighbors are gonna lose all their. He's gonna fruit raid. He's gonna creepy crawl and fruit raid all of his neighbors, and they'll never know what happened. They'll be like, "That must have been a mythical creature." Oh, yeah, it was. You got hit by the red scratch. Red scratch. Let me get some color. Dude, Sarah, please. Sarah. Sarah, I implore you, I beg you. Come to the dark side. Smoke this up. Sarah, I beg you. Come to Cali. Use my code. You know what I mean? Check it out. If you check it out, use my code. Come and smoke with us day after day after day after day after day after day after day. You can ask Senate. You can ask Senate. He got that hash, you know. The only thing that's wrong is he doesn't have any more. He needs that hash, man. He's going to use my code next time. Because it's not going to be a 420 sale. It's going to be a JoE sale. No spaces. That counts. Please, Sarah. It'll be to your benefit, and all of us will all grow. Smoke that shit. Smoke that shit. What up, daughter? What up, daughter? What's up? You still want to play the flute, huh? How's your music going? Yeah. Huh? Well, because I know you make your own music. So I was wondering about flute. It's still your interest. We got equipment, you know, we're trying to get it fixed. Jimmy's gonna lose your shit. There's a bass. Look, it's got 4 strings. You want to give it to me? Give it to me. Give it to me. It's a piece of shit, but give it to me. Give it to me. It's a fucking $101 bass, so give it to me. Give it to me. It's at least you got great, right? The fucking
Give me those scissors. You don't play with scissors.
who plays with scissors? People who are looking for a fight, man. Yep. You know, above me over there on the shelf, right? You can still see it through the window, right? On the shelf, there's a ceramic bowl. So Minnie Manson always said, "Why do you have a ceramic bowl over your head, right? Where you sleep?" And I said, "Because it's full of knives." You know what I mean? Like, and glass. That's why. You know, I sleep under it, and it's a ceramic bowl, and it's full of knives and glass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, come on. You know, I'm welcoming the disaster. You know, that's why. That's fucking why. I do because. I do because. That boy got a torch on, baby. Oh, baby. Smoking it up. Hitting that rock. That roca, that pierna, that boy's getting high. Holy shit, this boy's getting high. Let's see. Holy shit, that guy is smoking that glass neck on fire. Oh boy, he's smoking that methylene blue. Oh my God, I'm gonna throw him in the chat over on the other channel, man, because we're about to get in trouble, baby. Holy shit.
No.
Captain, we're in sheep dip now. That's what got Bob Saget banned from his own, from AFV, America's Funniest Video. He said, "They're in sheep dip now." That's what he said, and he got fired. But John Allen Schwartz was a producer of AFV, and then I went to the coffee shop with my dad, and they threw up an FOD graphic on the screen, and I was like, "Why was that up there?" And the general manager was like, "Oh, because so and so the cook probably watches that shit on here." I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Did you ever see it?" No, no comment. And then when my dad was walking out, I walked up to her at the coffee machine, and I was like, "You know what? I've spoken with John Allen Schwartz and Joe's wife," and then I started to kind of like tear up because the reason that I would never presume to speak to his wife, but she took over communication because he got this serious disease, Lewy body. It's worse than it's worse than like a big box. Same kind of
Caffeine time.
So I wouldn't have presumed to speak to his wife, but I did have to because she took over communication. He couldn't. So yeah, Senate, we can sell these videotapes. These are the ones I got today. Yeah. I said thank you. I said thank you to Sorrow. Charlie's Angels, man. That's easy, right? Easy. Mickey Blue Eyes. Hugh Grant, Mickey Blue Eyes. Easy. The War of the Roses. Danny DeVito directed this movie, I believe. Yep, you can see him on the front and the back. Easy. Kevin Costner's boring ass Robin Hood. Remember how I said I bought a couple of things I would never watch? There you go. I would never watch this again. But it was such a thing for everybody. And this is a good quality version of it. You know what I mean? But fucking hell, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. I'll sell it. But good Lord, I ain't watching this shit. You know what I mean? But I bought that today because flip it. All this stack of shit, dude. Easy, right?
Now that JoE's got some balls.
No, just money, not balls. I've always had a couple of shrinky balls and a big old dangler. And don't worry about my balls, man. They're close to my chest, just like my heart. You know, I'll protect them. Don't worry about my real balls. Don't worry about my big old fucking flanger. Just like you, Sonny. 4.5 inches of glory.
Now that JoE's balls are hung.
So yeah, I can sell some of these tapes, right? I got many more. I got 16 in this new box, dude. So you want to see what else? This is why I fucking love Sarah over there. I mean, Sarah's the love of my life over there. She said she's married. She showed me a picture of her husband with his beard and shit. And I was like, why are you showing me a picture, man? Why? Am I a threat? Am I a threat to you? Am I a threat to you? Oh. Yo, you guys ever see this movie?
Yep.
Maybe. You think maybe I can sell one of those, man?
Oh no, nobody will want that.
Do you think that Sarah, the manager of Goodwill, should get married?
Yes.
You've seen us together, right? When she was looking at my big clit, right? Did you see her licking her lips a little bit? She's already in love with me, right? It's okay, right, Senate? She already gave me the go ahead, right? How many kids do we have, man? She's probably got 3. How many should we have? 2 more. I can only have 2 more because I only have 2 more names. Lucio Ragazzi and what is it? Tarika James. Lucio Ragazzi for a boy, Tarika James for a girl. I only have 2 more names. You gotta quit when you got no more names. You know, I mistake. I mean, I misrepresented her as a Bollywood. You know, when we were dancing out here in the moonlight. But really, she's a Northern Indian, and she's not a Bollywood. She's not an actress. She's a songbird. Tasty Puffs, you know, Tasty Puffs and song, and a song. You know what I mean? How could you not? How could you not? How could you not?
I got a penis in my butt.
Yep, it's blue time, brown time. Okay, I still got a whole box. I still got a whole box of this shit. Oh,
I just
here's
had my
mail order
caffeine.
comedy.
I just had
Remember
my
this?
caffeine
Ray
time
Stevens.
too.
Mail order comedy. You had to get it off of like TV, right? Mail order. Ray Stevens, hip, 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 do. You know what I mean? There's hip in the comedy. Ho, ho. You know what I mean? You had to order it off of TV. This is one of Nana's. Nana knew how to get down. No Way Out. Pretty deep. HBO. Sometimes people will buy every HBO, but I know why. I know why I got this one because I saw it. Not everybody's gonna know. Not everybody's gonna know. We have to organize this back up, Senate, because this whole bag, right, of new tapes, it's gonna be filled up with sold tapes. Remember what I'm saying? We got the Cutbox King edition of 3 Men and a Little Lady. 3 Men and a Little Lady. Shelley Long in Outrageous Fortune, and I'll tell you what, man, the Shelley Long movies are not just collectible, but they're bomb. And also, who's she in it with? Who's she in it with? Bette Midler. And you know what? I can always sell Bette Midler records. Bette Midler is awesome for the vinyl community. I will not lie. So this will be nothing to sell this Outrageous Fortune. So let's go ahead and sell this up. Okay. Nobody likes this movie, right? Wizard of Oz, right? Nobody likes Outrageous Fortune or either of these ladies. Nobody likes cut boxes in general. Nobody likes. Let's get more spicy with it. Nobody likes Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angels, one thing that only happened once. Nobody likes this stupidly. I can't stand it. Robin Hood movie, so I'm putting it way in the back, but nobody likes it. The War of the Roses, Danny DeVito directed it. It's going in the front. Yeah. The Professional is going behind that. There we go. There we go. Now I'm building it. Gonna sell some tapes, man. Gonna sell some tapes. He farted.
Now that Joe is born home, he's gonna bang all of the moms.
I ain't banging nobody.
Gonna bang Sarah.
I'm just hanging. No, I said I'm hanging, not banging.
You'd bang her if she wanted you to. She
That's
wants
a
you
rude
to.
thing to say, man. I just say, what did I say? I said I want to hang out with you. I want to go out with you for an afternoon. I didn't say nothing about sleeping or hitting or pushing. No, I didn't say nothing.
Slapping, tapping, rapping.
You know what I always told her when she was on here? I said I will fix her hair. You know, her hair is always curling over here. And her hair's sticking out. So I'll fix her hair. That's it. I'll fix her hair. Right there, I'll fix her hair. I'll brush Senna's mustache right here. I'll brush your mustache. I'm just gonna fix your hair.
Waiting for this caffeine to kick in.
You want me to drink this one? It's a nose. Like nose, don't do this. You know what I mean? Like some shit like that. Should I drink
I like
this?
the blue and orange one the best.
I should drink this through my nose. I'm gonna go get one of those pills and I'm gonna take half and eat it, and then I'm gonna go live and sell videotapes. Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking plan, bro. Sounds like a fucking plan, man. I'll make like $79 in an hour and a half, right? Easy, right? Easy. Pretty much should do it, right? Yeah, don't be talking like that, Santa. Don't tell me what I'm gonna do with somebody if I meet them face to face, unless I say I'm gonna fucking knock them right in the fucking face. That's it. This is my left hand, okay? I'm being nice, but if I do meet you and I have to, you know what I mean? Like it's just a flesh wound, Dad. Don't worry about it. I just, it's my left hand. But otherwise, nah. Don't say what I'm gonna do on site. Don't say who I'm gonna crack. I'm still not through the bag. I just don't know where to put it because internet bullshit. I don't know what I'm allowed to do. All right, here's the rest of it. Do I have to buy more shit, or do I have to pull more shit, or is it salty enough? I think it's salty enough. This is why I sent it. I'll show you why in a second. You ever seen Mickey Christmas? Mickey Christmas Carol?
No.
My kids are in love
Maybe.
with it.
Maybe.
My kids are
Yeah,
in love
I
with
probably have seen that, yeah.
it. So I got another one. This is the Mickey's Christmas Carol. Right? I just can't smoke around the merchandise, But the people know what I do. But anyways, like I got one of those, right? Let's see if we can pull a little sticker off. I don't promise, and sometimes they say, "Did you go to Goodwill?" But the love of my life is over there, and you saw her. She's absolutely bomb, right? Who's prettier than fucking Sarah? Who's prettier than Sarah? And she's so fucking 90. But here we go, Senate. This is what I'm gonna do. This is a Gone with the Wind 2-tape 50th anniversary golden box set. And it was the regular tape price, bro. You know why?
What?
Because of her. And so I put all this stuff and I smiled at her and I said, "Thank you so much," And I gave her the bow and everything. Yeah, so usually when it's a box set, they put it on a different thing. But no, I got this motherfucker.
How much does a box set usually cost?
$5. It ain't a big deal. It's just $5 instead of $2.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, but it makes a difference because 5 instead of 2 is more than double, right?
Yeah.
Right, but nah, she didn't do that like that. You know what I mean? So the box sets that I pick up, and they still have more, right? They're 78s. Those are records, right? So eventually I'll sell those motherfuckers too. You know what I mean? They're only $5 for a box set. This is why they call a long player an album. A long player is not an album like a 33 album. It's not an album. But when 78 only had 2 minutes aside, basically, right? So you got one song aside that's only 2 minutes. Even if you had a part one, part two, that's a 4 minute song. You have to use two sides. So they called them albums because they used to put 5 or 7 in them, and they were packaged basically like this. But this is just two gold VHS tapes. You know what I mean? So this thing, when my bag of 16 tapes costs $16 or whatever it costs, right? Or $2 each, whatever it is, right? This thing pays for the whole bag, right? I just put this out there, you know. That's why I got a couple of betas over here. Like I said, nobody would ever want to fucking watch. You know, I don't want to watch this shit, but somebody does, right? I never want to fucking watch this shit again in my life, but somebody does, and go right. But you know, somebody probably wants to watch that. You know what I mean? And then, well, like I said, this is pretty interesting, and it's not just Shelley Long; it's fucking Bette Midler, and I can sell Bette Midler records all the time. So it's just shit everywhere here, man. Anyway. I got a Sports Illustrated one, which is like fabulous finales, you know, down to the 0 second as it is. So this is one of those, like, if you get a year's worth of subscriptions, you get a free videotape. The fabulous finales. And people like that because it's rarer, you know, it's collectible. I wanted to see the borrowers, but this is the rescuers. So I just want to sell the rescuers. Like, I don't want to see it. I want to see the borrowers. I'm waiting. But like I said, all the Mickey Christmas is awesome. And here's another one. Mickey Christmas. All of those are awesome. I kids fucking love that. We're just gonna sell all this shit. Or I mean, like, even if we just sell 3 tapes, right? We just sell 3 tapes. No big deal. We sell 3 tapes. What am I gonna do on this artwork? Let me go get a dark color. That's what I forgot. Hold on. That's what I forgot. That's what I'm being bad about. So I have not, and I should, but I haven't salted this lot. It's just the stuff that I got, you know, just the stuff that's right around me. But that's also part of me. Like, I should be able to sell anything that's around me, right? I should be able to go to a hotel with like a fucking arm full of shit, you know, and I should be able to get in the hotel and fucking sell it, right? Because that's kind of what I'm supposed to do. Something like that is what I'm supposed to do. And I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's see what I gotta do. I'll be right back, Shannon. I'm sorry. I gotta fucking find a couple things. One. There we go. Yeah, I gotta find a couple things. Noose, bro, noose. No records tonight, man. All videos. That's all I'm trying to make sure that I tell myself. 80% people like this stuff now. But no, I'll make them wait.
Dad,
Wow.
I always saw cheese.
Give me a couple chips. 2 or 3.
All right, what do you want, right? That's it. I got
I want
tons
the
of
whole
boxes
jar.
now, so.
Whole chips.
Holy shit.
Whole chips. Not broken chips.
Oh, the chips are broken in the bag.
Let me see it. Get a new bag. You deserve new chips.
Hell yeah. No spilling the weed, dude. No spilling the weed.
Okay.
Can you open it?
Yeah.
Are you gonna give me the whole jar?
Mm-hmm.
So
You're gonna eat the
Sam,
whole jar?
I just grabbed 2 boxes full of fucking videotapes, right? But what I was able to do along the way was save 1 box of big boxes, which means like adult tapes. You know what I mean? So I was able to pull out 2 boxes of tapes for sale, but also save 1 box of big boxes. So it's pretty cool because I need those. You know what I mean? For the future. I need those for the future. And they're all originals. You know? They're all originals, dude. In the future, they'll be worth a lot of money, actually.
Oh,
You know what I
cool.
mean? That's also going to be kind of crazy. Right? Because that commodity, that adult commodity, is so ethereal now, you know, like nobody owns it or whatever, you know? But it'll come back around and those big boxes will be worth a lot of money. So I saved one box of those by pulling out 2 boxes of sale shit. You know? So I'm definitely gonna make some money tonight, and I know you're gonna show up, right? But yeah, I saved a whole. See, this is what a big box is. I'll show you. But this one is not triple X. You know what I mean? This one's not adult like that. But that's what a big box is. So I saved a whole box of big boxes. Now I'll show you. This is a triple X. Right? This is a triple X big box. And this is the tattoo that I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna get that tattoo right myself. But anyways, yeah, this is a triple X big box, but this is a non-triple X big box, you know. So I'm just showing you for comparison purposes because I don't sell those. I don't sell adult media like that. But I did save 2 big boxes or 1 big box by pulling out 2 sale boxes. So I kind of made a kind of a net gain eventually. You know, it's going to take a while to pay off, but I made a net gain, which is cool. That's what I want to do. I didn't get any paint though. Senate, I'm gonna switch over there so I can sell some of these tapes. You know how it is.
All right,
That's
boss.
how I get paid. All right, boss. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Peace to you, man. Take care of yourself.
Brother.
Hey, Lord.